No slurs.
Nope.
Micah, get over here.
Welcome,
Definitely
fellow
not.
castigators, to Brotocracy. I am here with Jensen and Micah. We're playing Borderlands 2. We're going to be talking about the news from the last couple of weeks. Mostly
The
this week,
news.
though, because this week was the crazy one.
See ya.
Surprise.
You.
Oh.
Oh, I just barely got that.
I was sure you wouldn't get it with a connection issue.
Necrophage.
So there's a
Oh
political
my gosh.
party in Germany called AFD. I don't know anything about them. But the last couple of weeks they have been gearing up for a local election in one of their towns.
Get in the circle.
And the politicians from AFD keep dying.
Oh.
what?
And this week, the 7th one died.
That's pretty sus, bro.
Police are claiming
How did they
there's,
die?
no foul play. Well, that's the weird thing. I can't even find these people's names. I can't find who they were, what they were running for, how they died. Just all this media about, these 7 deaths cause right-wing conspiracy theories from the right-wing
Well, yeah, 7
AFD
deaths. I
party.
mean, 1, okay. 2, oh man, that's unfortunate. 3, okay, something's going on. 4, yes, something is going on.
And I don't mean like there's a few little articles on this that possibly, weren't doing good journalism. I mean, like, even the BBC, super vague about all of this.
They were like,
super vague.
yeah, they're dead, but
Like,
no.
oh boy. And so it feels like someone's killing these politicians, and the media just rushed to be like, oh, no, nothing's happening.
Wait.
And we were like, wait a second, something's happening.
Something
Is
serious.
what it feels like. Like they somehow hoped that maybe we wouldn't notice and they could just get by.
Yeah, I mean, I heard there was a right-leaning party in Germany, and it's been like ostracized, like, labeled that, it's a new fascist party coming to
Right.
take over, and the new Hitler's gonna be reinstated or something. But I mean, they're basically just like middle of the road, semi right-leaning people.
Right, they're probably moderate. That sounds about
Yeah,
right.
like advocating for very moderate,
That's
positions,
gonna be
but
a running theme from our
oh
in
yeah.
our news stories.
Yeah, so I know I don't remember the party name, but it's definitely it might be that party, I don't know.
Yeah, because when that's what like really like when it started to make sense to me when I was reading these articles, because I was like, this doesn't make any sense that there's no information about this at all. But then I saw, the far right conspiracy theories, and suddenly I was like, oh, okay. Like, we're definitely we went from probably covering something up to definitely covering something up.
You labeling it as a conspiracy is just
Because it's weird that
just
like
making it more
7
suspicious.
people died and there's no available information about it on the internet.
Yeah, and they're all,
Because it was like, it was apparent
running for
enough
office
that
or
they
whatever.
had to admit that 7 people died, but also secretive enough that they're not going to give us anything else on that.
Like, oh, they all died of a heart attack. It's so sad. Moving
Even though it
on.
was 7 people who were apparently running for office, people who had lives.
Forget
I mean,
about
it's
them.
crazy that there's no internet trail
Yeah,
at
it's
all.
crazy how many suicidal people are running for office these days.
I know, it's
mean,
wild.
I would have thought.
And why always in Germany?
So weird.
Man. Those who ignored
Last
history
round, yeah.
really are doomed to repeat it, aren't they?
Oh, hello.
Last round.
Well, I hope some information comes to light on the deaths because that's very.
It's pretty sus.
It is not good.
And now I have to wait for the elevator. Thanks, guys.
But I mean, Germany's government is very. I would say like tyrannical, but like gay liberal tyrannical.
I mean, they prosecuted a woman for publicly insulting her rapist. So,
Yeah,
I mean, that
so-
tells you everything you need to know about Germany's government and their sense of reason
Like
and
it's-
justice,
Yeah, like it's tyranny,
or lack thereof.
but like really gay tyranny. So
Yeah, our dictators used to have some sense of reason.
yeah,
We used to have better quality of dictators in my day, I tell you.
back in
Back in my
day.
day, we had strong dictators who only did meth.
Yes, lots of
Now they're
heroin.
just gay.
They're all gay.
Back in my day, we had good dictators. Quality
Hell
evil.
yeah. Quality. You gotta have a good villain, man, in the story, right?
Oh, absolutely. You have to care about the villain in the story.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
Else the story's
every
boring.
good villain has like some sense of mercy, some sense of structure.
Yep.
Yeah,
you have to
like
care about it.
rationale.
You have to
Sense of
care what
justice.
happens to the bad guy.
Like, I mean, Darth Vader, right? He believed he was doing the right thing, and
Yeah.
that got him a lot of power.
Yeah, he was killing like children
Because he
and
was
towns of
He
people.
was severely organized.
He was like, "This is it. This is a greater good."
And so it's like, yeah, you shouldn't join him because
greater
he's evil, but
good.
also, you know,
Yeah,
not a bad deal to be the odd Imperial officer.
they had the structure.
You know, right until the rebel forces take over.
And now we have the gay feminist dictators who are like, I will be gay. No freedoms for you. You
Unless you're
ins-
gay.
Yes. Or a rapist.
Are the dictators in Germany gay?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm not understanding.
Isn't there there's a female
tracking the.
I mean, if it's a chick, it's probably gay.
yeah. I figured she was gay. She's the head honcho in Germany, isn't she?
I really
female,
have no idea. I don't know anything about their politics, really.
What do you call that? She's not a president, but whatever
Prime
that
Minister.
is.
Prime Minister.
Yeah, I think it was a female prime minister for Germany. I could be wrong. But
I would look it up if we weren't being incredibly violent right now.
yeah, I mean, a few years back they opened up the floodgates to all the third world countries, and now they're raping the populace and taking it over. So basically, like Britain, and it's all in the name of inclusion. We get all of
Inclusion
the
and diversity.
all of the different
Inclusion.
diverse cultures that love to rape into this country because it's so wonderful.
But
Diversity and rape.
Yes, but also
That's
I'm a
what you need.
feminist. I protect women's rights, but also rape, and also you can
She wants
turn into a
diversity
woman.
in the rapist.
Yeah, you gotta have diverse rapists.
yeah. We only want diversity of opinion if you're brown. Otherwise, shut up.
Shut up, white man. Yeah.
You can be as radically against my ideas as you want if you're brown.
Yeah. You get the pass. You get the R pass.
A Muslim who loves to oppress women? Gosh, you're good in my book. It's those dirty Christians I don't want to be around.
You can press me all you want.
They're so funny. Right there.
Oh!
So quirky. Sorry, we're just quirky. We're so quirky.
Why is the music in this arena so weird?
I don't know. I have it on.
Because we're in a weird place.
The audience cannot hear.
It feels like I'm in a
music.
tavern.
Is it whimsical?
Yeah, there's like...
It's very whimsical.
Yeah, it is whimsical.
Lovely.
Ah! I'm on fire.
You kill everything. Oh, I'm gonna die? No, I'm not gonna die.
Not today.
Oh. Oh.
How dare you?
Greta Thunberging.
Ooh.
Greta Thunberg. Did you see her
Her Lord Farquaad
her
haircut.
drip? Yeah. I just saw the memes and I was just like, what the her
Oh my
drip
gosh!
is
No,
amazing.
did you hear they caught this? You know how they have a yacht that they're bringing? They used to bring supplies to Palestine.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
They set fire to it not once but twice now on accident.
That is so
They
funny.
were shooting a flare gun. Signal someone, I guess. And both times they did it, they caught the ship on fire.
Bro, how?
It's just, the video is the funniest thing. Like, how do you shoot a flare gun in the air?
Just a
Sets the
yacht full
floor
of
on fire.
Incompetent
guys are
Marxists.
idiots.
They're very incompetent. And then they got to get saved by Israel.
Israel?
Israel. Oh my gosh.
Is Israel real?
I don't know, man.
Oh boy, he'd be on fire though.
You
Nice.
did it, team.
We did it.
We're so
I'm
good.
so
at
proud
this.
of us. I'm so proud
Finally
of us.
found a better shotgun. And a better pistol.
Good night.
Nice. Explosion. SMG? SMG?
SMG.
SMG?
What's the what's the power on you guys' shotguns? Because I got
like
234.
the damage?
Yeah, the damage.
Mine is.
I got 234 times 13 one.
Mine is 140, 41 times 12.
Do you
Oh,
want
yours
my
is
shotgun?
Yes.
very poop.
Yes, I do.
I have 321 times 14.
Oh my gosh. That's more powerful than
Yes.
mine. Well,
Yes.
it's slow, but it's more powerful.
I do the dabblich.
We did it, you guys.
We did it,
We did
fam.
it. What? Oh.
The Prime Minister
We are
of
done here.
Germany, or rather the Chancellor of Germany, is
Chancellor.
Friedrich Merz, or Mers, or whatever you want to say it. He's a little balding man who looks like if Mark Gaddis was German.
Oh, he's a dude?
I take
Was
that
the
as
other
an insult.
was the last one a woman?
No, it was a woman that looked like Mark Gaddis.
Oh, wait, what? Hold on,
Gaddis.
wait.
Because he's gay.
Hold on, wait, hold on.
Because I remember seeing Germany be crazy during the lockdowns, and that the woman, or maybe I'm thinking of Australia, or maybe both.
Australia was pretty dictatory.
Whoa.
He was preceded by Olaf Scholz.
There's a skin here if you don't have it.
Hey. Olaf.
Who was
So that's a dude too?
who was preceded by Angela Merkel. She was the chancellor during the pandemic, so I think you are remembering correctly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was her, and then
That's
Olaf very shortly, and now it is Friedrich.
Friedrich. Okay.
He's anti-communist. That's something
Hey, I mean,
to start.
I mean, Olaf.
Olaf. Ja, Olaf. Shall we love
Ja.
Olaf?
Well,
Wait, is this Count Olaf?
It's Count Olaf in disguise. Not again.
He's off to the fortune.
Every single book, it's the same song. It's like when the Daleks show up. You're like, oh. Yep.
I don't know.
What a big surprise.
The Daleks.
That's weird. Those enemies don't seem interested in me.
I hate this map. I can't ever remember how to leave.
How do I leave this place? Dementia patients
So,
be like
I
in the
have
asylum.
a video down below, just for you, France.
Yeah.
Of it's the second link down in the description. It is a video of the U.S. military blowing up a boat with 11 Tren de Aragua narco-terrorists.
Oh yeah, I saw that. That was
They
awesome.
just get absolutely just wrecked. Just blown up.
Yeah.
I think I went the wrong way
And-
because I can't find the way out.
If you look, there's actually a little comment. It's a Twitter link, so there's just, comments, of course, and they're all like, trying to make excuses. Like, oh, it's America's committing war crimes on some fishermen.
Some fishermen.
Even though who they were was verifiable, and you can see in the video, like, the type of boat they have and everything. It was no small...
Yeah, I'm sure it was
it
some
was no
fishermen
small
smuggling.
thing. Also, it was in international waters, so we didn't do we didn't commit any crimes at all. And thirdly, yeah, we are at war with them, actually.
Yeah,
So
I mean, they're
that's
terrorists.
fine. They're narco terrorists.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna, celebrate or revel in anyone's death, but they were murderers, traffickers. They were destroying people's lives and taking them away. So that was justice.
Just.
And Flans is Flans.
I normally would not clear up such a thing because I believe that this is a given. But considering the content of this week's stream, I would like to point out that I am not celebrating the loss of human life or anything like that.
Well, I'm happy they're not going to hurt anybody anymore.
We're happy that they're not going to hurt anyone anymore, and we're celebrating justice.
Yeah.
Any celebration.
I mean, if they had good intel that they're, part of the gang, doing gang activities, like...
Yeah, I mean, these were high-profile guys.
I mean, however you can stop them from doing that, go ahead. They're dangerous people who would kill you in a heartbeat and not think about it, so...
Yep. So I'm glad that we're doing that.
Yeah, it's a good message to send. It'll stop them from, thinking that they own the waters.
Because
they can just...
They sure do.
Float around and be like, oh, we own these waters. We got this little boat here with a little motor on it. And then they just get airstriked. It's like, oh, shit. Maybe...
Yeah.
Maybe we shouldn't do this.
Airstriking narco-terrorists is a good thing, actually.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to be
sends
at
a
war,
message.
but that was their decision.
Yeah, I mean, they're smuggling all kinds of things and hurting all kinds of people. It's like, how much fent do you need to, kill a whole town? It's like, this is not that much. It's like very dangerous stuff.
Yeah,
So,
hugely dangerous.
The potential loss of American citizens' lives are
right. It takes a
tremendous.
micro amount to kill an adult with fent, and they're literally dragging, thousands of pounds of it across the border.
Yeah, this will be all right.
Like that's a crisis there. That's a terrorist.
Oh yeah. Yep. All the cartels. No.
Cartels are
No
terrorist
sympathy.
organizations. They really are.
Yeah. Oh my
So yeah,
gosh.
airstrike those guys.
Yeah, and it's
Do
also
it.
really cool.
It does. It looked
Freaking airstriking.
It looked very cool.
It's like,
It was good stuff, because it's annoying when your taxpayer money gets wasted.
I paid for those airstrikes.
Millions of dollars to the military. Like, you want to see that detonate.
Yeah.
That makes me feel better about it.
Instead
my money in action.
Instead of your money going to the development of what were they called? Were they like coffee mugs or coffee cups for the Air Force or something?
Yeah.
Spending like millions of dollars in prototyping coffee cups.
Right.
It's like, is this really necessary, or is this just like funneling money to useless stuff. Like, what's going on? Can't you just drink your coffee before you go up there in the ship?
Right, you're an adult.
Is it that?
Come on.
Just come on. Do a little pregame. You'll be fine. Snort some cocaine or whatever.
Okay, we're not
Whatever you gotta
condoning
do.
that.
I mean, you know, like the kamikaze pilots. You know, they were hopped up on all kinds of stuff. Oh.
But that really goes in perfectly into our next section where Trump has restored the original name of the Pentagon, which is the Department of War.
Oh my.
It does sound pretty badass, I gotta say.
It does sound cool.
Department
it sounds
of
cool.
War.
And he was so funny about it. He was like, everyone prefers it. Everyone, like anyone even knows that
have
that
no
was a
idea
thing.
even.
I never
Yeah.
knew that. And he's like, everyone likes it that way. It's better. It's better. Everyone likes it
It's the
'cause
most
better.
badass thing ever.
And I'm like, all right, well.
If you say so, I mean, it sounds badass.
I mean, you're not wrong because, like, yeah, everyone will hold that opinion. So,
So that was the original name of the Pentagon.
yeah. So,
Oh, that's awesome.
I'm in favor of this. I don't know why it was changed. It was changed in 1947. Not sure. Maybe it was like a post-war thing, where they're like, "Hey, we want to
Yeah.
sound nice. We want to put that behind us," which I understand. But you know, you also always are gonna need a Department of War, and there's no reason to sugarcoat it. But I'm really like in favor of changing it back because it was George Washington who signed it into being himself with that name in 1789. So, I mean, that should not have been changed. Not that we, like, can't change any decisions of the Founding Fathers or everything they do is right for us in the modern day, but it's just a name. Like, if we can't preserve everything that the Founding Fathers established, we should still preserve as much as we can. And when it comes to something as simple as a name, it's like, okay, don't change that then. Don't do that.
I mean,
if George freaking Washington said it was the Department of War, it's the Department of War as far as I'm concerned.
I mean, if it accurately, you know, describes the establishment, you know, I mean, makes sense to me.
Yep. Works for me.
I mean, a pentagon is a shape. So
It sure is a shape,
It
though.
is. You're really
It's a
on
shape.
it tonight, Micah. You're smart.
it's
I
a
know.
shape. But the Department of War,
Sharp
it's
boy.
like it's like a statement, dude. It's like you know, it sends a message.
I feel you.
It's not just a shape. It's a meaning.
Right.
I like it. Sounds badass.
Yeah, it's intimidating.
Yes.
Wonderful.
It's like, yeah, I'm in the Department of War right now. You wouldn't understand, babe.
Babe, I'm literally in the Department of War right now. Could you
What do we?
listen?
Can you not?
Just calm down for a second.
Just calm down. Doing things with my bros right now.
It sounds like something Davis would say, actually.
Yeah.
I just got a new shield. What number are you guys at? Well, I bet Jensen has a better one. But what about you,
A
Micah?
shield?
What are your shield numbers, Micah?
2,700 capacity.
20. exactly 2,700?
No.
Okay.
2681.
I have a 277 that you can have.
Oh.
I know. I'll drop it right here. Boom.
Nice.
Have that, baby. But anyway, that ties into what we were saying before about scrounging over taxes, because, and you could see this in the article below, but everyone was like, the mainstream media, I won't say everyone. I don't know why I was being inspecific. But like the mainstream media are all trying to spin it like, oh, this is such a terrible thing because it will cost millions of dollars to do. Because they have to like change like signage across the nation. And it's like, guys, first of all, it's only going to cost that much if you arbitrarily decide it. You know, if you're putting committees on this and making it more difficult than it has to be. Second of all, like, it's nationwide. It's like all the buildings, and that's, you know, also why it might kind of add up. And even then, what are we talking? 2 million max, maybe? Are we cheating by?
I think that's a price to pay.
Are we cheating by like putting in, like throwing in people's salaries? Like, what do you mean it's gonna take millions of dollars to change the signage?
Yeah, how did they get that number? I don't.
And considering the things that you spend money on, why do you care? Why should I believe that you care? As a matter of fact, I don't believe that you do.
I think Trump needs to revert everything back to 1770.
Go ahead.
Wait. We were founded in 1776, right?
Yes, Micah.
Yeah, no, you don't answer that. My gosh, you should know
I'm gonna
that.
beat you up.
I'm just trying to double check, you know?
I'm just checking my sources, bro.
I'm checking my sources, yeah.
Oh.
He needs to revert everything to that year.
I'm gonna make sure that you
I want there to be brawls
watch
in the
1776 next time you're over here. I'm gonna make you.
I should, yeah. I'll watch it.
Come on,
And they need to
it's
be
got
like
a ton of
active.
sick burns in it.
Yeah.
There need to be active brawls in the wherever they pass laws at.
Congress?
Yeah. You know, there used to be like
Yeah,
active
why-
fights in the Congress.
I do.
Yes,
and
there's.
I think. I feel
That's
like
what we need back. We need physical fights.
I had the number actually. Let me give me a second.
I feel like for your benefit, we should probably stop talking about this.
Look, I know things, but I don't know the names to the things that I know. So you can deal with that if you want.
Okay.
But yeah. You duke it out, you know what I'm saying?
Chat, could we check
they
that?
often
Could we
did.
check 1776,
That's what I'm saying.
chat?
That's how you resolve issues. You start swinging, and then in the end, you hug it out. Because you all know that you're in this together. Like a bar fight.
We're all in this together.
Now we got all these women.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Damn it, where's the wiki article?
if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna
No,
start
keep going.
talking
It's
about other things.
I can't.
Well, I have something serious to talk about, and I don't want you to cut across it with
Something serious.
the number
I-
of
Fights.
Yeah. I don't want you to trivialize what
Where
I'm
the hell
about
did it
to
go?
say.
I had it. I had it bookmarked because it was funny.
I had a meme here somewhere.
I had a meme here somewhere. All right, hang on. Damn it, I can't find the number because the article split it up into centuries.
Oh my goodness.
Damn it.
What was the first century?
19th?
How much? How many were in the first
Hold
century?
on.
In 24 years, how many beatings did they have? In the 1700s.
Come on, why are you doing this, you stupid? All right, hold on. Okay. Between 1830 and 1860, there were at least 70 violent incidents.
Hallelujah.
So for that, I mean, that's a small window of 30 years.
30 years, bro.
In 30 years, they had 70 incidents.
They were throwing down.
Fights, canning, threats, etc.
Yes.
They're caning each other.
Yes.
Bam!
I mean, there's a famous one
Did you say
of...
something stupid in Congress and
Well, you remember the
Ben Franklin just
attempted
runs up behind you
assassination
with a cane.
of...
right across the back of the head? You are so stupid.
He's like, you're right, bro. I needed that.
Thanks, I needed that. Just carries on. Jensen, we're being attacked.
Uh-oh. I'm running. I'm going.
Don't worry
shit,
about
I
it.
gotta steer with my mouse. Damn it. Okay, it's roughly between 100 and 150 known physical fights. Roughly. We don't have an exact number, but of all time, it's roughly 100, between 100 and 150 because, well, back then you had to put your money where your mouth was. Or, you know, be able to literally defend your words.
Oh, we needed that. Back up.
Whoops.
Look, I'm just saying, is those are rookie numbers? We need to pump those up. You know what I'm saying?
There ain't enough fights in Congress. Those are rookie numbers. You gotta pump up those numbers.
Yeah, and when I mean fights, I don't mean like malicious, I'm gonna kill you fights. It's like, a good
Caning.
wrestling, a good caning,
There's a little bit
just
of
to.
wrestling.
Yeah, there's the famous dude who went crazy and tried to assassinate Andrew Jackson, I think it was. And he failed. Andrew Jackson started beating the shit out of him with his cane.
It's
Yeah,
awesome.
It's just hilarious.
amazing.
You try to kill an old man with a gun and failed.
Completely fail.
He starts. He has to like be separated from you because you're getting your ass handed to you by. We have to kill Rex.
I know.
Like that
So
is perfectly reasonable. I would have let that thing
yeah.
just let him
Let him cook.
go off. Yeah,
Let him cook.
I'd be like, I think he does deserve a good caning.
We just need one more. What the heck?
This gun is not good for hitting birds.
Well, that didn't have the intended effect at all. Hey, wait.
What?
Here we go. All right, so now on to a big piece of news. 23-year-old Ukrainian refugee Iryna Zarutska was stabbed on a train in Charlotte, North Carolina by
Zarutska.
34-year-old DeCarlos Brown, a homeless man
His last name's Brown.
who, I know, a homeless man who was arrested over a dozen times for assault, armed robbery.
14 times.
He spent 5 years in prison for one of those.
Oh my gosh.
The most recent assaults were his own family members. He was,
Oh my
he was
gosh.
beating his sister.
Dude.
And then he was diagnosed with schizophrenia. But he was taken to a treatment center, and for some reason, at some point, they let him go. I guess because you can't really, you can't cure him. And
Yeah, he needs to be like.
we don't have any institutions whose job is to like involuntarily hold people like that, unfortunately.
He's being a straitjacket.
Like you have to be able to prove in some way, which is hard when you're restraining them, that they're still violent. And so you kind of have to like wait for something bad to happen. It's unfortunate. But
I think the past 10 plus times of violent behavior kind of proves that
I
he
think
probably
so,
shouldn't be in polite
But
society.
we're gonna get to that because we're gonna talk about the judge who allowed that to happen. And it will
dude.
all make sense.
Of course.
Anyway, this schizoid just randomly takes out a folding knife without any kind of warning or indication other than being creepy on a train, and stabbed Iryna in the jugular. Absolutely no one helps. Everyone around her at the train does not move. In fact, the people behind her did not react that much. Like the person nearest the killer kind of flattens herself against the side of the train, but that was about it as far as reactions went.
So they all saw that happen. They're just
yeah,
like,
they all see it happen. It's a really eerie video. She just covers her face in disbelief, and then in less than 30 seconds she just crumples to the floor. Nobody goes near her. No one moves to help her. The killer stalks off, and word reaches.
Knocks off mumbling, "I got the white girl. I got the white girl."
dude,
Well, he was probably talking to the voices in his head.
Yeah, probably. That's what it sounded like. It sounded like he was talking to someone in his head.
But eventually, some passengers, like word reached like down the train, and a few minutes later, some passengers went to like check on her, but she had already bled out and died.
Bruh.
So not only did no one attempt to stop the man stabbing someone in the neck, not only did they just let him walk away, even though he could have just, gone on a spree at any second, but they also didn't go anywhere near the victim, just decided to watch her bleed out and die.
Nice.
That's honestly
Like, what
one of the worst parts of
the
this.
hell, guys? Who raised you?
Like, do not get involved.
Like, I'm trying not to lose faith in humanity here, but like, holy shit. Like, really? Oh, there's a woman
It's
bleeding out and
whack.
dying on the train. It'll be fine.
It's
What in
fine.
the world? I know it probably won't, but I hope it eats away at them for the rest of their lives. I mean, gosh.
Yeah. I mean, it's one thing to like do nothing because you're in shock or fear like the moment it happens, but like after the killer like leaves, like to do nothing is insane.
Yeah, to just sit there and watch her die. Just watch someone bleed out when you have the power to save them. It's just unconscionable.
It's just
unthinkable.
idiotic. It's like that scene in Monty Python's The Meaning of Life where there's a fish tank and they're all having a merry time and then they're like, "Oh, look at that. Jim's being eaten. Ah, what a shame." And they just go on with their business. It's like it's that.
Is that from
What a shame.
is that from Meaning of Life?
Yeah, that's what I just said that.
Oh, I didn't hear the.
That's so funny. I want to go
Yeah,
get
that's
stabbed on the
bad.
train. Yeah.
What a shame.
That's what a
Jim's being
shame.
eaten.
That's getting
Bruh,
crazy.
And just utterly don't care.
Yeah.
Mind-boggling.
That reminds me of the just like the mentality that you have to have in the inner cities, like very to yourself. Don't
Yep.
don't interact with anybody. Don't get involved in anything. You have to like survive basically the like New York and stuff like that. But I mean, this is not.
Ooh.
I wouldn't think this is the same area as that. Like,
No, I mean
feel like people there don't really.
I mean, it's similar.
They have no
in that
excuse.
It's like a city and not a great part of the city at that. But I mean, it's still the South.
Yeah, I've
I
just.
mean, it's North Carolina, for goodness sakes.
That's,
What in the world is North Carolina getting up to these shenanigans for? That's ridiculous.
very weird. I just don't understand how he's on the walking around. It's like, how many times does he have to be violent for him to actually not be allowed in society?
Right.
So weird.
Especially with who his victims were. I mean, if a guy treats his family like that, it's like, all right, what's he gonna do to strangers?
Yeah, his mom had to kick him out of the house and say he's not well. Like, come on, guys.
She's like, he's nuts. He has to be homeless. Like,
Lock him
we're
up.
we're not gonna take that as a sign.
Like,
Definitely
oh, this
not
must
going
be
to
really
take that
bad.
into account at all.
He's fine.
And of course, it's funny. The media was failing to report on this until everyone got mad about it because the footage went viral, which was unfortunate for all of us who were born with working eyeballs, because that is such a horrifying and surreal thing to watch happen.
Yeah,
Someone get
thankfully I didn't watch it.
stabbed like that and bleed out and die in real time is just
I get really
insane.
like pissed off, so I thankfully did not see
yeah,
it.
you should. I did. I can't believe this is happening.
Like this is
Poor
how you
girl.
get vigilantism, is you don't lock up these insane people.
Right? Yeah, it really puts a fire in one's mind. It's definitely how you get someone to start acting on it, for sure. You know, you can go to inaction all you want, but someone else will act for you. It's just how it happens. And but anyway, so everyone got mad about
You
it.
guys gotta jump down here.
The media wasn't reporting on it. Wikipedia tried to get the whole thing erased off their site. They were
Really?
trying very, very hard. And now if you search her name, the Wikipedia article is the first thing because it has so many hits. Because everyone's like, oh, Wikipedia's trying to take this down? Well, we'll go take a look at that and make sure it stays up. They kind of organized that, which is
It's like Streisand effect.
hilarious.
Try to hide it and it becomes bigger.
Right. Yep, that's what happened.
That's good.
And it was funny.
I think a lot of people need to see that.
No, they do, especially since it wasn't being reported on. And it was funny. I was reading a Rolling Stone article about this, and because to get all the information about something, you have to go to multiple articles because nobody's being 100% no one's being 100% honest. So you have to make this journalism soup where somewhere in between all of that is something like the truth.
Mm-hmm.
It's very annoying. But anyway, I was reading this Rolling Stone article, and their excuse was so funny. They were like, all the right-wingers were saying no one was reporting on this, and this was just because the footage hadn't been made public yet. And I was like, what are you talking about? You don't need the footage to report on this. You never have before. Like that is the dumbest excuse ever. That's the best thing you could come up with. Oh!
Hate him enough.
This midget is beating me.
Whoa. You can't say that.
Yes, you can.
It's tiny person.
Ooh.
Or wait, no.
He's got
No,
a
it's
nice
persons
gun.
of short stature, Micah.
Persons
right,
of
you
short
bigot.
stature.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Persons of short stature. I like it.
It was originally
going?
persons of lesser stature, but lesser sounds like a superiority issue.
Yeah.
It makes them sound like they're less than us, which they are. And that was unacceptable. So we had to make it persons of short stature.
Yes, that was very, very kind of you.
We're very kind on this pod thing.
Yeah. On the pod.
On the pod. The pod.
I never understood why it was called podcast. Do you understand why? Where does that term even come from?
Don't worry about it. So anyway,
Did they live in the pod?
yeah, and you
He
eat
eats
the
it.
They
you eat the
cast?
bugs. We're pod people.
They cast to get the bugs. Like a fishing rod.
So anyway, let's talk about how this guy was let go. So Judge Teresa Stokes, who let him off on bail, even though he was beating people and had this history. So she let him back onto the street. And basically she did this, and the excuse was like, well, oh, he's schizophrenic, so he needs help. He needs help being schizophrenic, even though like schizophrenia is like not enough to actually, like, not enough of a mental illness to actually hold anyone, which is why there's schizophrenic homeless people all over the place. And so usually it's the violence that like is the reason that you could actually put one of them away. So this is like not procedure at all. Actually, this is not the type of schizo.
He needs help, so we're gonna give him free reign to just.
Yeah, this is not the type of schizo you put in the treatment center. This is not how it works at all.
Yeah.
And even if you do, like, you don't let him go. You don't go, well, we did the best we could. We put him on some medication. He'll be fine. Like, that's stupid. Like, they had to have known that
He'd be right.
They had to have known he was still unstable. They just, like, you know, they gotta run that policy. They can't hold him involuntarily, so for
yeah, well, when you own
too long,
the clinic or whatever that the people go to, he's a cash cow. He constantly comes back. They constantly get money.
Well, I was just about to say that because Judge Teresa Stokes owns the treatment center. She owns the Second Chance treatment centers in Charlotte, so she does this all of the time.
Conflict.
Her and her lesbian wife own it.
Nuh-uh.
I love the redundancy of that. Her lesbian wife. Laying it on thick.
We all know the gay lesbians are wrong.
So
we all know they're wrong.
Basically, dangerous criminals come across her desk, and instead of seeing a chance to be a good and righteous judge, she just sees them as more money in her pocket and turns them right around to the treatment center where the taxpayer funds go, and then they just get released anyway because they can only hold them for so long. Sayonara?
So basically, she should be in jail.
Yeah. Yeah. And here's the even worse thing, and this is not like an illegal thing. This is like, this is gonna be more of my opinion. I'm gonna admit that. But she has never been to law school, and she's never passed a bar exam or anything, which is crazy.
Micah is glitching out on my screen.
Literally,
holy shit.
Like a judge who does not know the law. And get this, in North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia, Texas, and Arizona, that is not a requirement of judges.
What is the requirement? There is none?
Basically, you have to be over 30. You have to be a quote-unquote upstanding citizen, whatever that means. I guess you just, like, know, like, if you've never been convicted of a crime, I suppose is what that means. Like, the standards are low. I think one of these, I can't remember which one it is, but one of these, sorry, I completely forgot what I was saying.
I thought the judge is like the highest knowledge person about like law, like they're a veteran in law or something.
Should be.
Because every time I've seen like a court and whatever, sometimes a judge will like correct different things because they know the law so well.
Yeah,
I thought that was
usually people who have been lawyers before. Oh yeah, that's it. One of these you you had to have like worked in the courthouse a certain number of years, and that's at least slightly more reasonable. But it means that you could
Something.
have just been like a file clerk for 5 years, and suddenly you're eligible, and that's kind of weird.
Yeah, I've worked my way up.
That's kind of
File
whack,
clerk
actually.
here, baby.
Um,
That is wild.
Yeah, in these 5 states, you don't really have to know anything, which is crazy. And I understand why the law used to be that way when America didn't have very many laws. So if you were electing a judge in your small town, I mean, you know, like, you just want someone who's good and fair. You know, you just want, like,
Yeah.
you know, your buddy Old Man Joe
Yeah.
or whatever, or
I mean,
you know, your grandpa.
there's probably less 30-year-old or 30 less people who have been in the law position for like 30 years or something, you know? Like a veteran.
Right.
That was harder to come by.
It really makes sense for a fledgling country for something starting out.
Yeah.
But now we got
It's like,
all
we'll
these
just get
stupid,
you know,
like
level-headed
government-funded universities, and we're like, no, we don't need to use those. They don't need to know anything.
They're useless anyway, whatever.
And so you get these judges who are just absurdly incompetent. Just they don't know anything. They don't know more than the lawyers.
Well,
or
and
anyone
apparently
else.
corrupt.
And apparently very corrupt. And if you look at the panel of judges that work in that courthouse, it's all black women. I'm not kidding. That was everyone in a black robe in that picture. It was just a bunch of black women. Apparently all recently elected through Charlotte's DEI measures. So they're all a bunch of DEI hires.
Called it.
I'm not, you know, as a disclaimer, we have to say it. I'm not saying that a black woman judge is necessarily a bad thing. I'm just saying when it's
not likely.
When it's
that it's a good thing.
I'm not even saying that.
I'll say that.
Okay, you say that. But no, all I'm saying is it's suspicious when it's all of them.
No weird, you know, weird.
Extraordinarily underqualified, all chosen around the same time for the reason that we all know, which they've admitted to anyway. So I'm not racist for suggesting it. You can ask them when all that went down and why. It was for diversity, equity, and inclusion.
Yeah, and you don't even need experience in law to do that.
And wouldn't
it's
you
just
know
like
it,
there's no standards.
Your black lesbian judge with no reasonable experience turned out to be someone who's abusing her position for money and getting blood on her hands by letting go career criminal schizoid abusers who end up stabbing innocents on trains.
Yeah, I really hope that they go after her for.
Oh, I mean, so many people are calling for her to be removed, but so far she's still working there because, like I said, it's for some damn reason, it's, you know, perfectly legal for her to be underqualified in that state, which is just crazy.
She should be like run up on corruption charges or something.
Oh, for sure. But it would be hard to prove that that's what she's doing. Like, we all know that that's what she's doing because we could put two and two together and you know, we have brains in our heads.
Well,
And
yeah.
there's
I mean, it's like
there's like no other reasonable explanation. But as far as legally proving that, that's kind of a different thing, unfortunately.
it's like a judge owning a prison, like right next to his or right in his county or something.
Right,
You know,
we would all be
It's
like,
like,
that's a little weird.
yeah. I don't think you can do that. That's not good.
And that's definitely
You-
like historically a thing that has happened, for sure.
like, nah, don't do that. There's some incentives here that is not on the up and up. We're just gonna. Like, you need to be impartial as a judge. You need to be, you can't just be like, okay, well, I'm gonna put as many people in prison as possible because that makes me more money. Money.
Yeah, and I love that this is the one Ukrainian refugee that no one cares about. Like, they're so obsessed with them,
Yeah,
but
they're
as
like,
soon as one
ignore.
gets stabbed by a schizoid on American soil, they're
And then it's
oh.
like, oh no, that was Melanie. That's a shame. She was really nice.
It's a
Oh, the purple
shame.
was brown. Suddenly, I don't
Oh,
care
like
about
Dave.
Ukrainians at
Always
all.
knew you a bit weak.
These-
I gotta put that video in the chat so you know what I'm referencing.
I think I've seen that a few times.
Classic.
Well, his name was a bit weak.
Gotta love Michael Rosen. The man COVID couldn't kill.
Yeah, he survived.
Aw.
What was I saying? Michael Rosen just completely threw off. But yeah, it's just funny. It's just funny to me that, like, there's all this talk of, like, illegitimate refugees. Like, there's all these refugees in England who aren't refugees of anything. We got, refugees from South America that aren't refugees from anything. Maybe they're a refugee from the prison that they were in, if you're Venezuelan. But then we get, like, an honest to goodness, like, refugee from the Ukraine, the place they love. A refugee from war, from communism. Is actually going through proper channels. Was supposed to take her driving test next month. Someone who's being responsible on some level, and suddenly they don't care. They're like, absolutely not.
It was
It's
never
like,
about
really,
Ukraine.
this was one of the ones that we were okay with having. Little 23-year-old Iryna
What the hell?
Zarutska was not going to stab people on trains. And she
Yeah,
got
they're not
stabbed
very,
on a train.
Not very consistent in their beliefs.
Not at all. Although someone dug into her social media, and this is a horrible irony. But they found a picture of her in her room, and she had a Black Lives Matter flag in there.
Oh no.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh,
oof,
no.
Big time.
Yep.
I feel bad. I feel bad bringing that up because the important focus is the injustice of all this. But I would just like to point out, like,
Yeah, I mean, a lot of the.
how
What
dare
the-
you learn to drive?
Oh.
I don't know what. I drove through one of those puddles before and it didn't kill us.
Yeah, that was the map barrier.
It was very sad because a lot of
They didn't
the.
tell me. Usually they give
a
you
lot
a
of-
warning.
A lot of the 20-something-year-old women nowadays are very easily influenced by all this, propaganda and cultural,
yeah. Women think emotionally.
trash.
Yeah.
Right,
They
and so they're
know who they're
easily
advocating for.
influenced into these movements, not realizing that in supporting these movements, they're actually hurting themselves. Like, Like they're poisoning their own mind, and the society that will create is going to hurt them. So
Right.
it is very sad.
Black Lives Matters turned out to be a money laundering scheme for the leaders, and they didn't do anything to help anyone.
Nope. It just ruined a lot of black communities through riots.
Yeah, it just made everything worse.
Just people stealing stuff from fellow man, burning things down. That then their
Ruining
taxes have to
businesses.
pay
Right.
to rebuild. Just like
It's horrible.
I just don't even. It's like what the hell? Yeah.
But I really,
She was the ally.
I mean, this
Come on, guys.
story is so absurd. It's so sad. It's so sickening
It's very sad.
that, like, I wish more than anything that, like, this was going to be the big story of the night. And for a few days, I was sure that it was going to be. I mean, it's just crazy that, like, we have to move on from this. 'Cause this is, like,
It kicked up a notch.
so important to talk about, so important to keep in one's mind and fresh. I don't want anyone to forget about this story at all, because it's just insane.
No one will.
And unacceptable. But, you know,
Oops.
things just keep going downhill, and we can't just go a full 7 days without something else happening. So, of course, this is what you've all been waiting for. Charlie Kirk was murdered. Assassinated, if you want to use
Assassinated.
that term. I mean, it was politically motivated, so technically you could use the word assassinated. At the Utah Valley University, in front of a crowd that included his wife and 2 of his children.
He only has 2 children.
Oh, 1 of his children, sorry.
Wait, were they in the crowd?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
The
That is
3-year-old
that's
was
rough.
not with them, but the other one was.
bruh.
Yeah, the other one is a 16-month-old, so, probably don't want to bring that into a crowd.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was out doing his
Micah.
usual thing, his
Well,
thank you.
usual debates. Thankfully, they worked fast. They found the guy.
Within 2 days.
22-year-old Tyler Robinson shot Charlie Kirk through the neck with a .30 caliber bolt-action rifle.
30-06.
Well, yeah, if you want to get specific. And I will. It's called the Mauser 98.
I was doing it for the nerds like Tommy out there, all right?
Yeah, someone's got to fill Tommy's role in this. But
From 200 yards.
it was. They don't know exactly where he shot from yet. They're still trying to like figure that out. But it was
I
probably.
think they know the roof though,
It was
right?
probably less than 150, is what they're thinking.
They have footage
Really?
of him jumping down from the roof, so they
Yeah.
do know where.
They
I thought it was 200.
No, they think it was fairly close, which explains it. It would
okay.
be an easy shot for someone untrained to make. Probably why he was.
I think, like, for somebody who's never used a gun, no, you definitely couldn't. But if you know how to use a gun, yes, you can.
Oh yeah, I mean he definitely did. We know that for a fact that like he'd been hunting and stuff. I'm just saying like
Yeah.
to ease the conspiracy theorists, it didn't have to be
Not like
a
a crazy
professional.
shot.
It didn't have to be someone trained. That's probably why he was confident in using a single action for the job because probably fairly easy to hit a target at that distance who's sitting
Whoops.
still.
Right.
But actually, it was his father who turned him in. I commend his balls.
Yes, they said family, friend, and father turned him in because his father consulted with their minister before he turned him in. So
Well,
they're crediting him for some reason. All right.
And like,
Well,
what do you
they-
think about
minister,
this?
so I don't know what.
They don't understand making sure you're right with God first, so they wouldn't get it.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
I
think you should turn him in.
Well, yeah, I completely understand. That's a horribly tough decision you
Yeah, it's
have
a
to
horrible
make. Like,
decision.
turn your
Horrible.
son in, who most definitely will face the death penalty. Like,
Right.
that's a crazy,
crazy thing to have to
decision you have to make. Yeah. So yeah, you're gonna consult with your minister to have some kind of peace of mind because you're gonna feel horrible no matter what.
Yeah.
How did he recognize that he was him? Did you just see like the footage and everything?
had-
He was
Saw
like,
the
oh.
signs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had pictures of the suspect that was
Oh,
being
yeah.
shared
Okay.
around on the day. And it was like, oh, that's my son. Which is just horrible. But he, but we know it was politically motivated
Damn it. I jumped out of the car. No.
because of what he
Oh.
had written on the casings.
Oh, did you see
bullet
the
casings.
original news outlets and what they posted about the engravings? It was very, very broad. It was like social. What was it? It was like I don't remember the exact thing. It was like social terms or social or cultural
Right.
terms or culture. It was something
They're like,
very
"Hey,
broad,
his
like not
name."
specific at all. Yeah,
There's
and then
been a lot of There's still people
Yeah, and then-
trying to say that he was a right winger.
yeah, and Crowder, he had a guy on the inside. I think it was ATF or something. He got an internal email document and posted that out on the description of all of the, like the weapon that was used and everything like that, and the engravings that were actually on it.
Like, hey, fascist, catch.
Yeah. and then the media were like, okay, well, yes, that was engraved on there. My bad.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. We see what you're doing.
Well, MSNBC should have their broadcast license revoked for what they said. They said, "Oh, we don't know what it is. It's probably just one of his fans shooting his gun in the air, in celebration." Like, really?
Right. That's
What?
how
Really,
that
you
works.
guys?
Dude,
You don't say that when you don't know the full story. You just say he's been shot. We don't know what's going on. That's all you have to say. You don't have to say, probably one of his right-wing fans.
Could be anything.
Like, yeah, you should face some kind of consequence for spreading that kind of lie.
I think they did that with Trump's assassination.
Not a lie. And yes, it is a lie, but like
All the
spreading
media
that
were
kind of
giving weird
information.
headlines during that.
Yeah, they just say like
In a
They
fast
were
Weird
all
travel.
being
stuff.
terrible and egregious. But there were other slogans. Not all of them are terribly important. The only-
I watched the conference or whatever they did, and was it the mayor who was
The governor was reading it.
was the
bullets.
governor that read the
casing,
bullets?
yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh, dude, oh, that's rough.
Yeah.
But the only other one that was kind of important was the one that had Bella Ciao written on it, reference to an Italian song that they used to sing at the Nazis So kind of trying to imply that Kirk was a Nazi, which is what all of the heartless people on social media have been saying, or have been calling him, I mean. But it really is a cautionary tale to keeping your kids, trying to keep your kids close and have them avoid university if they can, because he was brought up in a conservative family, and he was radicalized after 3 years in college, became a completely different person, got a trans boyfriend.
And he was probably a furry.
Oh, dude.
Because one of the bullet casings, as you know, says "Notice his bulge." O, capital O, capital W, capital O. What's this? Is something that originates from the furry community.
And the boyfriend's
Yikes.
TikTok features
The gay furry.
furry paraphernalia, like the ears and whatnot.
I think
Yeah.
Tommy was right. You gotta watch out for the furries, man.
Yeah,
yes.
he
For the
was
last
scared of
year.
slagging off the furries. That's true.
He was
And-
on to something.
I don't feel bad for teasing him, but I do understand him a bit more.
Yeah. I still regret nothing.
The
Yes,
community
I
is,
don't regret making fun of him.
So what I said. Furries are gross.
And now they're dangerous.
Bestiality is
Now
just
they're
disgusting.
dangerous.
That's not a fetish. That's
And
a
also,
mental illness.
the guy played Helldivers, so there's that. He had, up arrow, right arrow, down, down, down arrow, I think is what it was. Which is
Yeah.
the stratagem for 500 kg bomb. So,
That's why we're playing Borderlands
He was-
tonight.
So he had some taste. And all of the gay.
I'm just gonna say he
Well,
was
he
a
was a human
gamer.
He was a gamer.
Or he is a human being.
He-
Sorry, I don't know why I said was. Or I guess
He was a well.
Well,
I mean,
actually, that
he
kind of
could
works.
be- yeah.
He is,
Yeah.
He's an animal now.
Right. Yeah.
He's a part of the
His
animals.
humanity's gone, actually.
Yeah. We've revoked it.
Yeah, so furry
fine.
gamer, gay furry gamer, into trans people apparently.
Apparently.
Yeah,
So
interestingly.
not a great dude.
Interestingly, he probably. He probably did not work alone.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
they're still investigating that he had an accomplice.
The FBI have been investigating a lot of his online presence because all sorts of groups he's in have been trying to scrub and delete things, and one person who was in one of those groups posted on Twitter a suspiciously short time after this went down, "We did it."
Oh.
Interesting choice of words, and also
Very
quite a bit of
interesting.
idiocy and hubris.
Yeah,
He must have thought that he covered his tracks well, but I don't think he understands how the internet works.
Yeah, I mean,
Just because you delete something doesn't mean it's necessarily gone.
literally all the agencies are combing through, so
yeah. The amount of people who have been losing their jobs because people screenshotted their praising of Charlie Kirk's death on social media and reported it to their
oh, that is awesome.
place of employment has been crazy.
It's a lot.
That is
It's a
amazing.
lot.
Oh, it's a lot. Like, a lot of people have been like, man, I feel like a Karen today for the amount of people I've been reporting. Or, I mean, no, it's for the amount of managers I've been talking. But yeah,
That
like,
is
for
amazing.
instance, a writer for an upcoming DC book, fat trans dude who identifies as a chick, said, I hope the bullet was okay after touching Charlie Kirk.
Bruh.
And retweeted a bunch of other things to that effect. And basically, DC Comics fired her and canceled the comic. after the first issue, which was released yesterday.
Sucked anyway.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No official
yeah.
statement though, because they're afraid of the people that.
Yeah, they
They
don't want to
hire.
get shot. They know who. the
Yeah, because
crazy
they
liberals are.
know what will happen.
The gay fairies.
Yeah, cancel
idea where I'm
culture
going.
sucks, doesn't it, guys?
Doesn't it?
I always warned on this
Yeah.
podcast. You set up cancel culture, well, it'll get turned on you eventually. That's just how it works.
Well, I mean, if you're celebrating the death of an innocent man, I mean, I don't know. I think,
Get what you deserve.
yeah,
Pretty much.
that's kind of. That's a little bit
There's
deplorable. I mean, I
like a
don't
new
know.
video game coming out called Ghost of something.
Ghost of Yote, I
Don't remember.
think.
Yote. Everybody was excited for that game. They thought it looked good, but one of the head developers started tweeting things like, I think it was, I mean, forgive me because they all blur together, but I think she said "rest in piss" or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm pretty sure they fired her too,
Yes.
and now nobody wants to play the game.
Yes.
Like, oh, your lead developer has started saying bad things about Charlie Kirk. Yeah, we're not gonna play your game now.
No morals.
And now Square Enix, I think, is who's making it, is like quaking right now because
Like, oh no. No.
they're like,
Actually
oh
shitting
no,
themselves.
they're doing damage control because of what she did. And then of course she started tirades like, I can't believe that. I hope you're happy because, you know, I got fired from my dream job and my dream company.
Yes.
I have a
and
skin for you.
people
Micah.
are terrible. Like, I don't care, guys.
Let me give you skin. Let me give you my skin.
What? He's giving me his skin.
There you go. I just threw it at your head.
Thank you. Yeah, it is insane the absolute like movement that has come out of like
Well, yeah,
literally
this is our generation's MLK.
yeah.
Not
Like
to
everybody's just like
guess how many hours of recordings we have of Charlie Kirk?
yeah.
14,000. We have a quarter of that of MLK. We have so much more to remember him by.
For sure.
So much. Like, this guy, I think, is just as big. This is a guy who most definitely could have gone on to be president. I think.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure. This is insane, my friend.
Like, I hadn't really watched a whole lot of his videos before this, but he had been on Benny Johnson all the time, so I definitely knew who he was.
Yeah, he's been through all of the the young conservative movement. It's like founded his own I think it's college campus nonprofit thing, and
Yep.
Turning point.
so he's been on the front lines for
Yeah. It
like
was
10 years
it was
plus,
fun to
probably.
keep people out of student debt.
Hmm.
If you're like in a legitimately good trade anyway.
Yeah.
The whole thing was to keep them out of debt, which is a good thing. It's like, why'd you guys kill the freaking nice guy? Like, that wasn't smart.
He is like the best, most kosher.
Yeah, I mean, he was just ridiculously
Nice
patient.
conservative.
He was patient and respectful on a level that I am not capable of.
Like, this guy is too good. We gotta
It's
get
like,
rid of him.
You like, how do you guys not realize that he was the moderate?
Yeah,
Like-
now you just
Like,
let
that was
the
our nicest, most patient soldier, and that was the guy. Like, you are
Yes, this is the guy.
like, you are so allergic to other opinions that, like, that's the guy who's an evil Nazi? Really?
Yep.
What?
Well, it's because they don't want to talk.
He's the
They want to let you talk and wait until you can say what you want to say. You don't want to have. They didn't want to have a conversation with him. They never did.
I also love that like he
Once they
wasn't
realized he was smarter with them, they had to kill him
like he
because they couldn't
wasn't
do
a
anything.
politician. Like he was just a debate guy. He didn't have any like actual position of power, and yet he got shot in order to be silenced. And somehow he's the fascist? Like, that is textbook fascist behavior. Is
To
silencing
conquer
people
the
on pain of
fascists, we
death.
must become the fascists.
Like, like you thought that you were gonna come out of this looking righteous? It doesn't make any sense. You're
Yeah,
stupid.
you killed the moderate guy, and now you stupidly have all his angry friends left, who aren't going to be as nice. It's like, what? You guys are idiots.
Idiots.
Why would you do that?
What the hell? Robot head. What the ligma?
Martyring people
But there's something
is
that's
just not smart in general.
no.
It's just so dumb.
It's like multiple martyrs: a martyr for Christ and a martyr for his country.
Right.
Like in my book, that's everything I'd want to be if I were a martyr. If I was gonna be a martyr, I'd absolutely want to be a martyr for both those things.
Yeah, I mean, in killing him,
Like
his
that-
message is just amplified
just
so
made him,
much.
That
You
is,
just made him stronger. You made him the talk of the nation.
It's a horrible strategic assassination. The worst.
Yeah, you just made this guy everything. Like anybody was gonna be murdered. Like that's what they'd want to be. Like, and you
Freaking
just made him
Obi-Wan,
that.
this guy.
Like, exactly. It's literally Obi-Wan. You strike me down, I will be more powerful than you will ever be. It's literally what Obi-Wan said.
Kirk is Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Except that he didn't get to have a horrible Disney Plus series, thankfully.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Thank God.
He can rest.
No Charlie Kirk
No.
prequels.
Yeah, no
please.
prequels.
Thank God.
But I think,
Oh.
I mean, obviously, it was such a horrifying thing to happen, and incredibly frightening for the future of America. Because you know, there's just gonna be copycats, and it's like if you could just be like shot for voicing your opinion, that's a terrible precedence to set. And the amount of people, it's a disappointing amount of people who were fine with such a terrible thing happening. I mean, like literally people that I know. You know, we're
Yikes.
posting the most callous things on Facebook. And they all felt the need to have an opinion about this for some reason. Like there was this one that I read which seemed to be which started out okay, being like, okay, he didn't, you know, I didn't agree with him, but he didn't deserve to die. And I was like, oh, that's really nice, and I kind of skimmed it because it was a long paragraph. You know, word to the wise, no one ever reads those. If you put a long spiel on social media, no one ever reads it. Nobody gives a shit.
TLDR, please.
Right. Yeah, no. But I kind of skimmed it, and then I got to the end, and it was like, well, I'm just sad he didn't live to see his rhetoric defeated. And it was like, okay, wait. you almost had it there, and then that sounded pretty spiteful. That sounded pretty bad.
Yeah,
That was not good, actually. Like you blew it. You ruined it. but it's just amazing the way that the propaganda has worked, because one of the big thing that's being shared around is his quote on empathy, and it's just being taken wildly out of context, because he says that empathy has been bad for the nation.
Yeah.
It is used wrong, but then just immediately goes like compassion is the real thing. Because, like, you feel empathy for people, but, you might feel empathy for someone going to prison, but it's your compassion that you have for the victim that keeps you sticking to justice anyway. You can feel sorry for people, but it's not good to let that control you, is essentially what he was saying.
Right.
And so all we're doing now is turning into an argument of terminology. Like who cares what he said about empathy if he was championing love and compassion?
Yeah, I mean, they're just trying to justify why he got assassinated, which is
right.
stupid.
You're saying,
It's
it's good that he's he didn't. You're trying to say, he didn't deserve to die, but he it was good that he was silenced because he was spreading all this stuff, and you're gonna take something that he said once
ludicrous.
wildly out of context, and that's gonna be your rallying cry. That doesn't work, but it actually does work, unfortunately, because everyone believes it. They don't investigate any further, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I mean,
the amount
it just
of smart people who I've seen take that at face value.
But I mean, it really just outs themselves and how evil they are, and who we need to deport or something like that. Like just un-American evil people. They're just outing themselves and getting fired, and they should be ostracized from their communities because of how heinous their comments are. It's just it is very informative.
It's funny that they keep saying that he deserved. I literally saw a post from someone I know. This is the most disappointing one I saw. Was that he deserved to die because he was a Nazi. And it's okay, but that rhetoric is exactly what got him killed. This is why we're having this conversation. In the first place,
this is not
why are you perpetuating this? This is why this is happening. Do you not care about life? Is it not important to you? And also, it's completely unsubstantiated that he held any belief that had anything to do with the Nazis at all.
He was the most milquetoast man.
Completely wrong.
This is why I think mainstream media should face consequences for the rhetoric they've been pushing, because this is what they're pushing. To call him a Nazi, that rationalizes it, because you can kill a Nazi.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to say something controversial here. I don't think that does justify it. Listen, I'm just as disgusted by Nazis as anyone else. Look, I grew up I still love the Indiana Jones movies, and they to me, Nazis are just these cartoonishly evil stooges who I enjoy.
Gets their faces melt off.
Yeah, watching them get their faces melted off and watching them get punched and run over, and because they're Nazis, they're awful guys.
Yes.
But those were actual murderers. It's a completely different situation.
Yeah, if he's hasn't done anything wrong legally, hasn't been violent or anything like. I mean, it's just there's just no justification.
like-
Even if they're right, there's no justification. He hasn't
Right.
acted on anything.
Like I said, if you're professing that you're a Nazi and you're an American who's professing this, I think you're disgusting, and I don't want to listen.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
I
wanna
mean, you
listen
can
to
have
you.
that opinion.
But I mean, it's a free country. You can have that opinion. It sucks, but like to have
Now,
our
you might
freedom,
not be
to have our freedom of
not-
speech, we have to allow those things. Like as long as they're
might
not.
be allowed to manage the showers, but
Well,
I mean,
okay.
that's a given.
But like you have to be like to forfeit your freedom of speech, you have to be actively like rallying people to violence or encouraging the death of someone or
Yeah,
there
you have
has
to be infringing
someone,
on other people's rights.
right. So if you're, marching around Charlottesville carrying the Nazi flag, I think you're a terrible you're doing a terrible thing. But, that if you're staying in your lane, that's your right and you don't necessarily deserve to die because here
Yeah, people wave communist flags all the time.
they
they
got posters of the most terrible people in their dorm rooms and on their t-shirts.
Yeah, they have T-shirts of Castro, and it's just Mao and all this. You know how many people
horrible.
they've killed in their ideology?
Mass
It's just
murderers.
right. And do we go around doing all that to those people? No. It's just we don't imprison them or anything. It's the same thing.
And
Like even the worst thing that you can label somebody, they still have a right to life
right.
and due
We
process.
still have a right to have bad thoughts. We have a right to having bad opinions. We just do. And
Right.
Even more so, not even just like what rights you might have in America. I mean, let's talk morality. Even in morally speaking, that person has a right to live because guess what? That person who's professing to be a Nazi is another human being who has the capacity to be wrong and who has a chance at redemption.
Right.
Because we've all lived lives that we've turned away from. We've all done bad things that we regret and do not endorse. So that's why I was careful with my wording earlier, is that like if someone's marching around with a Nazi flag, I think I'm not saying that you're a horrible person. I think you're doing a horrible thing. You're doing something horrible, but I'm not going to say you're a horrible person because I don't understand your rationale. I don't know where you're coming from. I don't know where you grew up. I don't know in what ways you've been brainwashed. I don't know if there's hope for you. Like, I think what you're doing is terrible, but you're in no way deserving of death.
Yeah,
Just
well, these people
because-
don't think like that.
Just because you're
So
an
I
idiot.
think they need to be kicked out of the U.S. personally.
So whether you're thinking of this from like an American rights perspective or a human rights perspective or a moral perspective, it's just absurd to say that he deserved to die. It's beyond the pale. There's just no justification for it. There's nothing that works. Even if all the lies are true, even if it's right, even if it was correct, they're all saying, "Oh, he said gay people should be stoned and he hated gay people." Even if that was true, he still doesn't deserve to die. He was just some guy who was
Some dude.
very nice and patient with people.
It's just this guy,
And
So
we
it's
have
this
an
guy.
incredible amount of video evidence that shows that he definitely did not hate gay people. And he was patient, loving, and respectful, even when they would not afford him the same thing. Like I said, he was patient on a level that I would not have been if someone was talking to me that way.
Yeah.
And he got killed for it. It's crazy. I had another point there, but those gags threw me off. These freaking.
Well, these
skags.
people are really lucky that the people they're pushing up against are, have standards and virtues and things that, we have
Yep.
to, yeah, accountable for.
I'm happy for the most part that the people they're pushing up against have had restraint and
Yeah.
have held back, despite being the angriest I've ever seen the internet in my lifetime. This is angrier than when Trump got shot.
We're back at
Oh, yeah.
Firestone.
I've never seen the internet this upset, and yet they showed restraint, and there wasn't looting, there wasn't mass riots. No, you know what there was? Mass prayers, candlelight prayers across the country. That's what we got. I'm happy that setting a good example.
They'll be they'll absolutely just destroy their hometowns for a career criminal who died of an overdose.
Yeah, that's
with no
it's like-
evidence that anything the police did was racially charged.
the Fent King himself, and then it's just
But for just some guy
completely-
who was squeaky clean, a sinner, but squeaky clean comparatively. Really? Like, where are
Yeah.
your morals exactly?
Yeah, a guy who says if I die, I want the thing I want to be most known for is my faith and being a family man. It's like it's like everything I'd want to be known for.
Absolutely.
And yet, no, he's a Nazi. That's what he is.
Just one of them
He's your Nazi.
nasty Nazis.
This Nazi. Well, they have nothing else to say. There's no like rational thought.
Yeah, essentially you're just saying that a man deserved to die because you didn't like him on a personal level.
Yeah, basically that's what they're saying. Whenever they are labeling him that's what they're saying.
Actually, you're disgusting. That's the truth, actually.
Just call them out for it and don't associate with them because they're just deplorable people.
And did you watch his wife's address to the nation that she did live?
Yeah, I did before.
No,
we
I
started.
didn't.
That was hard to watch.
That was incredibly hard to watch.
That was heartbreaking.
Oh my gosh.
And I like kudos to her doing that live. And
Oh my gosh.
so soon after his death, like that's like very strong individual. I don't think I'd be able to do that
Yeah, to keep it together.
live.
as much
I'd
as
be
you
like,
did.
I'm gonna record this and upload it because I can't.
There's gonna
You
be
know?
like twice as long of me breaking down.
Right.
Exactly.
Gotta cut that out.
No, she did it all live, and in
That is
15
crazy.
minutes. Like, damn, incredibly strong individual.
Yeah.
But yeah, just heartbreaking. To eat robot? What the heck? Yeah, like 2 kids, 3-year-old and 16-month. Horrible. Sure, they're not gonna understand what happened at all, but at least they have 14,000 recordings of him talking. 14,000 hours, so that even
Yeah.
when they do grow up, they will know.
It's like
They'll know who he was.
That is true.
It's like Superman and Jor-El.
That's kind of freaking crazy.
Just except he's just watching him talk about Kryptonian politics.
Yeah, he's debating other Kryptons.
Actually, son, you should start a super harem.
Actually,
That would be Giga Jaeden based.
you need to take over the world. Yes.
Go out there and talk with the people.
Go there and communicate.
But as corny as it sounds, due to his affiliation with Turning Point USA, you know, I like just like everybody else is saying, I do believe this is a turning point in our country.
Oh, absolutely.
Undoubtedly.
It could go one of two ways. Everyone can
Yeah.
stand up and have a lot more balls, or
I think they
we
will.
can get shot a lot.
We're already
I
seeing
mean, a
it.
few more people will, obviously. There will be copycats, but you got to do it anyway. Got to have balls. Somebody's got to do it.
And there's already people going to college campuses with a microphone and a folding table, doing the same thing he did.
They
Like
should.
nobody's, doing it. So we're already seeing it happen.
Have you seen any of Matt Walsh's tweets?
No, I'm
Mm-mm.
not following it.
He's extraordinarily pissed off.
Everybody is.
And his tweets are so funny because everyone's like, "Oh, you need to, like, they're gonna be after you next, and you gotta like cancel your public appearances for a while." And he's like, "Okay, thank you for your concern. I'm not gonna do that."
Yeah. I mean, that's like
Like,
you're
gonna
just
see me out
folding
there.
to acts of terrorism. That's not what you
Yeah,
do.
no, don't do that. Don't negotiate.
You just get more security. Hair trigger. Like, I mean, no quarter given to the
He had good
crazies.
security,
half
but
measures.
nobody would have thought that somebody would be sniping just some guy.
Well, have counter snipers. I don't know. Have a dang force
Like,
field
people
around. You know?
like Matt Walsh definitely will have to.
Yeah. Or just be ballsy, man. Just have a dang 6-shooter on your hip, leather holster, just walking around, talking to people. just raw.
Dude, having a security squad just to have opinions in public is insane.
That is insane. No one should have
Just
to
to
Wild
do
make
that.
a
West, baby.
podcast or YouTube videos.
Just to talk.
Just
Jeez. I mean, this is just like proof of how horribly cesspoolish colleges have become. That a guy totally grew up with a normie family, right-leaning family, can just start to veer off at the end of high school and then go full force into lefty territory in college. Yeah,
The
just
gay
people
furry
were pulling
pipeline.
out his mom's Facebook post, totally normal, right-leaning. Guy even had a Donald Trump Halloween costume. Went hunting. His dad is like a 27-year like law enforcement or something. Like totally normal. Went hunted. Yeah, just all it takes is just going to this college and going insane.
Yeah.
Just to go and shoot a guy who cares enough to have a discussion with you. Come help me kill this midget.
What?
Oh, he's flying away! What the heck?
It's
a flying
fast.
midget?
I think the internet still hasn't calmed down.
Nah, and they shouldn't.
They're still just as angry.
And it's
Because, I mean, and it's going to be that way for a long time. Mostly because investigation ain't over. He had an accomplice.
Mhm.
And also, he's got to go through his trial. Even though we all know what's going to happen.
Dude, is do they have the? Is that the state with the
They have the death penalty. It's Utah.
Was it the shooting? What is it called? Where they all shoot at you to kill you.
oh, Firing squad?
Oh, firing squad. I have no idea.
Or is that a different state that has a firing squad?
No clue.
Utah, I have no idea.
Probably not. I mean, it's the Mormon state.
Oh, that would be insane.
Who the hell knows? I don't know.
Dude, imagine he just got lit up. Oh, that would be
I'm
crazy.
Googling it.
So yeah, this is gonna go on for a long time. The internet's gonna be angry because it's only get updated and reminded. And then once it's over, air quotes, I mean, they're still gonna be angry.
Yeah, I don't think anybody should forget that.
Okay,
I think
so
it
No,
needs
no
to
one
be-
should.
Utah executed someone by firing squad in July.
Dude,
Oh,
dude.
So they're doing
there's
it.
hope.
They're doing
They're
it.
doing it. Wait. Is this like a private thing or is this like a public
Usually,
exhibition?
like semi-private is the way with executions. Like officials can be there, family can be there, but it's closed off. They're not.
So you're telling me that
basically the wronged party can be there.
potentially
Right.
speaking, he
The
could get
victim can also
fire squatted. Oh, that would be
Yes.
crazy,
It's,
bro.
it's possible.
Bringing it back, the old school. I like it. Not as good as a hang, but close.
Bullet is cheap.
True enough.
You think
Fair
about
enough.
it.
True.
Can cheat the hangman. Can't cheat a bullet. And I think it's funny that people are using using this moment to talk about gun control. And it's like, you really don't get it, do you? First of all,
It was a hunting rifle.
Yeah, first of all, it's a freaking
morons.
hunting rifle. You
Bolt action.
You could 3D print one of these easy if you wanted.
It's like, dude.
Tape a telescope to it, and especially at that shorter range. I mean, come on. And like, second of all, actually, this is why we need to take away the stigma for guns. Because when people have a lot of guns, they're afraid.
Mutually assured destruction.
They don't do things like this because they're afraid of the consequences. All the places with the most gun violence and gun death are all the places with the strictest gun control laws. How about that? That's pretty interesting.
That's crazy.
And if that,
There's a famous Western figure called Wyatt Earp, who actually ended a lot of gun battles by not firing anything because he would intimidate them. They'd be like, "I'm gonna shoot you," and he's like, "Yeah, go ahead, do it, do it.
Do it right now.
Let's see how
Try.
fast you hit the floor before you hit that trigger.
yeah, try it, idiot.
Try it, idiot."
Because I mean,
And then basically he would intimidate them, and they'd get scared and back down because they didn't know whether or not he could draw his gun faster, with his his reputation and all.
Yeah.
Because I mean, there are countries where the gun per capita is the same or close to America's, and they don't have the mass shootings. And when they do, it's usually just a shootout with police. People hear about the shootout, and they don't want to do that because that's the consequence. If everybody's got a gun, everyone around you's got a gun, it turns into a shootout. It's the great equalizer. It's simple.
It's so dumb, bro.
This boy did
It's
this
the
because he felt like
weakest
he could get
arguments
away
ever.
with it.
It's not because he was mentally disturbed at all. I mean, come on. Oh, he just, he got a hold of that gun, and the gun told him to, get that milk toast conservative.
I mean, he could be crazy, but I don't think you have to be crazy to kill someone. I don't believe that. I believe.
I mean, he is a gay furry, so
I believe in evil. I believe we are all capable of great evil.
Everybody.
it's almost
So the gun
dead.
control thing is just stupid. I mean, look at all the countries that have more or less banned guns.
And they have mass stabbings and
like
rapes.
England or Canada, which both countries have a crazy amount of stabbings, and wouldn't you know it, the bad guys still have guns because.
And the women get raped a lot more because they don't have guns.
Right, exactly. It's the worst. So no. Charlie getting shot while talking about guns is
British
not the irony that
British
you think
people.
it is. It just proves this.
I'm pretty
point.
sure British people can still have hunting rifles.
Yes, they can.
So
Hunting
I
is definitely
just
still a sport in
yeah.
merry old England. A
So
very traditional one.
even with all of the gun control in the world, you don't have the right to protect yourself. You can still get a hunting rifle, a bolt action hunting rifle, which then you can use to do things.
Wow.
So
There's a really juicy class mod over here for you.
oh wow,
Juicy.
I don't know why I just picked
Nice.
that. I can't use that.
you stand by. Corporate scam.
Level myself up real quick. The other thing is they're trying to say that old Charlie boy was a racist. Yet again, for the same reasons as before, still doesn't mean that he deserves to die. But it's just another thing that's taken out of context. So what he said, and I admit that he could have phrased this better, and it was probably kind of unhelpful to say this. He was trying to say it for
50% of violent
He
crime.
was trying to say this for the shock value. That was why he phrased it the way that he did. I admit that was probably not the smartest thing in the world. But, in context, he's not wrong, and he only says it because he cares. He only said it because he cared. So what he said was, and this is the part that people take out of context, is that black people were better off as slaves and servants because they weren't out committing crimes and going to prison all the time. Which I mean that's a pretty severe thing to say. That's pretty serious. That is not how I would have worded that. But if you hear it in the context of what he was saying, and he was trying to be shocking, so mission accomplished. But what he was saying was not necessarily saying that, slavery is better and that's what it should be. Obviously, you look around at his friends, he wasn't racist. He didn't believe that. What he was saying was that there's like a problem in these impoverished black communities that really needs to change, and that really needs to be worked on. And that there's a bad culture of encouraging those bad habits, which, we see through the media, especially music, more than anything. So we all know.
Yeah,
we all know it's true. We don't say it, but we all know it's true.
Closer, back when slavery was abolished and whatever, I feel like the nuclear family was very important to black people. They were very, I don't know, their culture was a lot more unifying and, supportive and, trying to get on your feet and all this stuff.
I think
and now it's just self-destructive. So I think that's probably what he was pointing to.
No, that's definitely it. Because, he's saying this because he cares. Because he doesn't want to see prisons full of black people. That's crazy. No one wants to see that. Everyone wants everybody to be happy and in harmony. I think it would be more accurate to say is, not necessarily pointing out slavery, but, they were better off before like the whole civil rights movement that just
Yeah, like the modern day.
like it was good that
Black
we
culture is
addressed
just-
that and the government was like, oh, okay, we'll fix that right away. But then they just like these
Kind of lost something there
communist
in the weeds.
bad actors plants like Rosa Parks just went and exacerbated problems that were already being worked on and being fixed, and just created this decades-long racial tension that we didn't need.
Yeah, and then we have governmental dependencies.
And then everyone got separated, and we had three-letter agencies giving the hood drugs, and
giving the youngins.
There was a huge number of mistakes that happened.
The meth.
And it's like if we clean up those areas, we make an example of criminals, and we have institutions for the violent schizophrenics to stay in. Like you're gonna clean up those streets.
Clean up the streets.
And once you've done that, you put money into renovating the area. You make it nice. You give people a sense of self-respect they didn't have before. Like there are things that can be done. And so it's funny to call Charlie racist for saying those things, because that's all he wanted was for that problem to be fixed, really.
He was a racist, therefore he deserved to be
gunned
down
and on top
in front of his family.
Like, these quotes that they're taking out of context, none of those things, the things with the empathy or anything else, these weren't like something that he campaigned on or said frequently or spread around. It wasn't like none of those things were the focus of his message. And so they're nitpicking, they're cherry picking all these little things to take out of context. And so it's like, it's good that he's silenced because he said such and such. It was like, yeah, but he said it one time. So even if he did say what you're claiming that he said, like, we're allowed to say stupid things every once in a while. We're allowed to be wrong every once in a while. Like he deserves to die for being a human being who makes mistakes. Are you freaking kidding me? That's insanity.
Yeah, but I mean, there is no
amazing
redemption
that
on
people can
the
say that
left.
so
There's no.
flippantly. Like I understand.
There's no second chances.
I understand
or anything.
that they're like brainwashed into thinking these things, and that they don't look into these quotes further. And the average person is not doing their research. But even so, this is like a human being. It's a life.
Yeah, this is the most like non-nuanced ape brain.
Like I think, like I can't even. I'm trying to think of like an equitable example. I can't because the left does not have people who sit around and talk nicely.
There is no equal to these.
Yeah,
like,
there's
there's no equivalent to Charlie Kirk on the left at all. But like, I guess I'll just pick someone of influence. Like I think Michelle Obama is a terrible influence. She pretends to be a health guru,
To be a woman.
and all of her ideas are actually stupid. But if she died, I'm not gonna dance about it tomorrow.
You mean if he died?
Okay, that's besides the point.
You don't need to talk about the ooh bulge that she may or may not
if
have.
it was Bernie Sanders,
Oh, well.
Kamala Harris,
well. Kamala.
I mean,
Kamala.
Joe Biden, anyone. I don't
She
care.
likes the pee-pee.
I guess Hillary Clinton would be the
She's a hoe.
most accurate because she's the one that annoys me the most. Even then, I would be like, well, like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't even celebrate Kamala's death. I mean, because she's so stupid. She She couldn't have
Yes.
known or
Right.
done anything.
And I mean that's the difference. Is we're analyzing these people and we're giving them the benefit of the doubt. We're not
Yeah,
assuming
we're
that
like
there's
going
some
through their.
evil monster because they have differing opinions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna give you. I mean, call you monster for having a different opinion, but I'm not gonna give you the benefit of the doubt anymore when you say what you are or what you're. Because like at this point, it's like a a kid said he disagrees with Charlie Kirk and he should be killed, and then he did it. Like I'm not
Yeah.
giving you the benefit of the doubt anymore. I mean, I think I'm like when people tell you what they are, believe them.
Yeah.
I'm beyond it.
What the heck? You can go in this pipe.
But I'm not gonna kill you for having a different opinion.
Right. And I'm sick of the people who not only like obviously I'm horribly disgusted by the people who said he deserved to die and are so flippant about human life. But also like the people who are just limp-wristed and apologetic about saying he didn't deserve to die. Like even those are always like, well, Aram, of course I didn't agree with him. And it's like, no, you don't need a disclaimer for this. Like, this used to be an assumed thing. We're all individuals. None of us agree with each other 100%. I'm not going to stand here and go, oh, boy, it's sad that Charlie Kirk died. Of course I didn't always agree with him. Like, what? Who? Of course I didn't. Of course I didn't. It's a stupid thing to say. It's a stupid thing to point out. And
Well,
on top
you didn't
of it
agree
all,
with everything he said.
right? And on top of it all, he's
Uh,
dead. What does it matter? You don't need to apologize for being sad he's dead. Like if I'm at your funeral, Micah, I'm gonna be like, oh my goodness.
About time.
I know he was kind of a racist Nazi, but
I mean, he didn't really deserve to die. Like,
yeah, I'm sorry that he's dead, but also just know that I wasn't that affiliated with him.
yeah. I mean,
Like
I mean, I guess it's just like
absurd. He's
appealing to the mob of people so they don't get incinerated.
But it's absurd because it's like this fear is what emboldens morons like Tyler Robinson to go shooting guys who talk at college campuses. We can't empower those people. We can't give them a single inch. You can't be afraid to come on this podcast and say that furries are gross. You can't do that. Because you give them an inch, they take a mile. They're setting up their hunting rifle on the opposite building.
You can't appease the furries.
No, can't be done.
Go full
So
force.
don't do it. You have to stand up for what you believe in, even if you're going to die. Because if you're not willing to die for it, then what does it even mean?
Yeah, as I said, I'm okay with
What does
being
it
a
mean?
martyr for my country and my faith.
Right.
That's okay with me.
So be it.
Behold Braveheart up in this shit.
Right?
Absolutely.
Exactly. You can't take our
Braveheart,
freedom.
Jesus. I mean,
Try it.
Jesus.
Just try it.
I mean, Jesus died for his beliefs. They killed him because
He was
basically same reasons.
basically the same reason, because he was touring around having kind discussions with people. Yeah.
What's all this then? Mercy, forgiveness, salvation?
And they didn't, and they
We
couldn't
can't have
argue
that.
with him, so they killed him.
Yeah, I mean there's a beautiful symmetry there.
Yep.
It kind of reminds me of how all but one of the apostles, was executed. and
Yeah.
they would get crucified upside down or sideways if crucifixion was the means, because they didn't want to go out like Jesus. Thought it would be disrespectful, which is
It's
amazing.
crazy.
They're getting killed for the same reasons, and they're like, please, no. I still don't have anywhere near the greatness of the one who did it first.
The honor is all yours.
I think
I'm going to go upside down.
I think Charlie Kirk would agree. Obviously, he didn't
Yep.
want to be taken so soon. Nobody did, but not the worst way to go out.
No,
So
definitely
at
not.
least there's that. It's pretty metal.
It is pretty bad.
It's pretty baller.
It's pretty metal.
Yeah. I mean, it's all of this like reminds me of scripture that somebody brought up in Bible study. That's pretty poignant about this. It's 1 John 3:13-15. It says, "Do not be surprised, brothers, that the world hates you. We know that we have passed out of death into life because we love the brothers. Whoever does not love abides in death, and everyone who hates his brother is a murderer. And you know that no murderer has eternal life in him." An obvious way that for you to know where your allegiance lies.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
We know where Charlie Kirk's allegiance lies. World hated him and wanted him dead, and so they killed him. Murderers. Murderers have no place in the kingdom
Yep,
of
the
light.
gay furry's gonna get firing squatted. He's gonna be in hell.
Yeah. No, and I was
Gonna
actually
be burning in
I
hellfire.
really liked how poignant that was and everybody in Bible study really needed it after what had happened.
Absolutely. I was saying something to that effect the other day. I was talking with Davis about it because he graduated basic, so I called him, and I don't think he really agreed with me, but basically I was saying that this is a terrible thing, but it was a great
You guys are down there, but robots up here. Oh, it was.
I don't even know how to get
What the
up there.
heck?
Follow the road to the end.
It was a great reminder for me because it's very easy to get comfortable with people, and I think it's really, I mean, it's not fun, but it's really, I think, healthy to have a
I parkoured my way up here.
Sweet.
that
Hell yeah.
have a reminder that you don't belong here. The Bible tells us that all the time. That
Yeah.
we are, I think it's, which prophet is it? I think you were there when we were studying Micah, who talked about, I think it's Peter maybe, who talked about us being nomads, basically. Because Christians don't belong anywhere. And that's easy to forget, especially in America, where we have so many freedoms, and it's comparatively a polite society. It's very easy to forget that. It's easy to become comfortable and get up, like these people. Like, it's good to have a reminder that these people who I love and who I work with would turn on me on a dime if they really knew who I was and what I believed. and how quick it would be, and how thoughtless it would be. Like, it's incredibly sad. I mean, it's depressing as hell, but it's good to have that reminder, because that drives you back to Christ.
Right.
You know, I was like, oh, I need to read my Bible today. I'm not kidding. Because it's like, right, I love these people, and I should, continue to, like, be a friend and be a good, like, Christianly example, and, wait for those opportunities to talk about Christ. But it's good to remember that, I don't belong there at all. I don't belong with those people. And it's a temporary thing that's going to be, very disappointing later.
Yeah, you're like Patrick when he comes back and looks under his rock, and there's like 10 fish under his. Yeah, you're just like, who are you people? That's it right there.
What do you mean this nice man deserves to die? What are you talking about?
What are you saying?
How can you all be so casual
It's
about
like,
this?
oh, you are full of sin and evilness.
Yeah, it's like, exactly. It's good to have that reminder of, like, yeah, I love you. I think you're great to be around, and you're funny, but yeah, you really are evil. You are evil at heart. Humans are evil at heart.
Like, this is not good.
Our first inclination is always evil.
Evil.
That's where our thoughts are. And fortunately, we can be saved from that.
There he is. It didn't spawn. That was odd.
So yeah, I don't know. This is a great tragedy. Not many positives to be gleaned from this, but there's a lot to learn if you choose to meditate on the situation. I would recommend that the viewers do so.
I mean, yeah, I think the one positive thing, if anything else, would be his messenger is gonna get to a lot more people because of this.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
and I mean, that kind of just echoes to what we're talking about with all the disciples and Jesus and stuff like that.
Right.
So
I hope it emboldens people. It has just the opposite effect. And there's more people just going out and being willing to talk and just being nice and not so much caring about how terrible people are going to be.
right.
Because we could have such a America would be so much better. The world would be so much better if we had more people who had those kinds of balls.
If we didn't just demonize our fellow Americans.
Right. And of course, on this podcast, we have to appreciate him in particular, because our whole goal was to reach the youth and talk to them in a way that they would understand, with mediums that they understand, and
The gamers.
have, we get decent viewership, but not exactly the biggest following in the universe. And Charlie Kirk was the one who actually succeeded in reaching them in a significant way and on a grand scale.
You reach the youths.
So I gotta respect that. He found the way to do it. and it was going to universities and absolutely suffering. Which, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, makes sense. I couldn't do it, but it makes sense. That's the place, you know, like, there's so much brainwashing in you know, social media and in all of our fiction, but, you know, like, school is really the place where young impressionable people get indoctrinated first and foremost.
Yeah.
So that's the place to fight it. Just makes sense. So yeah. Nothing but heavy stuff.
R.I.P. Did you see the they flew his body back to his home
Yep.
state and Air Force
Air Force
2,
Two.
and J.D. Vance was like,
He's one of the pallbearers.
Yeah.
He was a close friend of his.
I was like, damn, bro, that's crazy.
Yeah, talk about having friends in high places.
Wow. I hope that J.D. Vance
Dude is
gets to be
lucky a
president.
sitting vice president gets to be your pallbearer.
And like,
Oof.
holy.
That's awesome.
I'm glad that they afforded him that respect. That was a good. It's a good show of strength.
Oh, and you can't hate the media enough because they were saying, "Oh, JD Vance ditches 9/11, what do you call it? Memorial thing event in New York," and like, yeah, because he was doing it for his friend's funeral.
His friend died.
Just,
Like, yeah, everybody knows how bad 9/11 was, but I think everybody is, you know, can understand leaving an event for your friend's funeral. Absolutely. Like, you can't hate the mainstream media enough.
You really can't.
That they'd say that.
Just the worst bunch of liars.
Like, these are the people who perpetuated this event happening.
Right. If it wasn't for the literally Hitler, literally Nazis rhetoric and propaganda, this would not have happened.
Yeah, you can't hit him enough.
It's so annoying for them to take the power away from those terms and make them casual things. It's just diabolical. Like that. Like, those things really mean something. Really mean something significant, something serious. So just throw that around. Man, that's just the worst. People are terrible.
yes.
But I want to end on a little good news. So we're going to talk about the UK. We have 3 articles about the UK. And
We have good news in the UK.
is good
I don't
news.
believe it.
No way.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, the third one's going to be good news.
Did they finally shoot a rapist?
Sorry, now.
No, the king is going
Aw.
to be knighting one.
Oh,
no.
good news.
I'm joking.
Oh, sorry.
Say that now.
Okay, so, British surgeon Neil Hopper amputates both of his own legs, for a fetish.
So his
All
name
right.
is Neil.
Wait, is this a happy
Neil
number one?
Hopper.
Yes, his name is actually Neil Hopper, which is hilarious.
Neil.
Genuinely
Okay,
hilarious.
dude, when your name is
He's-
Neil Hopper, you only amputate one leg so you can hop. Come on, dude.
I know, he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
I mean, I guess he could still hop. Wait. At what point? Is it like at like the midsection, or do you do it at like the thigh?
So I think,
Was it just his lower legs?
looking at the pictures, it looked like it was below or above the knee. Like, he still has leg.
Yeah, he can hop.
Probably
Okay.
because he didn't want to have heart issues, I'm guessing, is why he didn't take the whole leg.
Okay. There's still hope for him.
What do you... He's stupid.
But his name matches what he does now.
Anyway, so how they found this out was they figured out that like he claimed insurance on this. He tried to claim that this was like medically necessary. But they figured out that like the insurance company figured out that like he had done a whole bunch of prep of like freezing his legs with dry ice to like make sure that they would come off and they were all screwed up and whatnot.
So he was claiming his legs were just freaking
And somehow in between that they figured out that
dilapidated.
he has a sexual obsession with removing body parts. And
But-
has
Weird.
probably performed a number of unnecessary surgeries, which is horrifying to think about. And it's horrifying
This
to think
is-
that all he's going to
This is
get
horrifying,
is
yes.
a fine for insurance fraud. Like he's getting away with it.
You
But, you
can't
know,
keep getting away
I don't
with
think
it.
he can. I don't think he can run away with it.
Well, he can't run away
That's
from
true.
his
Legs.
legs. That's for sure.
He can hop away from it.
He can hop away.
Maybe a little bit of kneeling.
But I mean, that's
Well, I mean, if he can walk on his
He's
knees,
permanently kneeling. Wait a second.
Then he's old.
Hold
kneeling,
up.
right?
but it's amazing
Does he
to
walk on his
think.
kneecaps?
It's amazing to think that if he did this to another person, that it would be considered malpractice and he would go to jail. But mutilating genitals is not considered so. It's considered cosmetic. Even though you're doing exactly the same thing. You're taking a healthy part of the body and making it unhealthy. You're damaging it. But somehow, when you do genital mutilation, it's a different thing. Like, how retarded is that? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Yeah, obviously, you know,
Like, it's a free country. Can
It's
identify
everything's
as whatever you
cosmetic,
want,
dude.
but like we can objectively, as a country, be like, okay, like transgender surgeries is malpractice. You're creating
dude, your
an open,
eyeball
festering
cosmetic. Take it out.
wound in another person and getting paid to do it. It's like, that's crazy.
Your hands cosmetic. Take them off. You don't need them.
And then, of course, on top of it all, the sheer irony of the fact that this was sexually charged. Like, how typical of that. How typical.
Dude, how?
They always deny it.
What kind of? What kind of depraved?
They
like,
always deny
What do you
it.
mean?
Yeah, I don't know how you get in the headspace to, like, I don't know what has to happen to you as a person, what experience you have to start to be turned on by.
Dude, he was just
removal
born
of
that way,
body
man.
parts.
Come on,
I don't think so at all.
you're kink shaming.
I am, big time. And it just shows that, like,
Bigot.
you can't trust someone just because
Yeah,
they're a
he's a
doctor.
bigot.
Because this man was smart enough and capable enough to, like, safely
Oh,
pull
me
off
so
these
horny.
surgeries. And yet he was this much of a nutcase. But yet we're supposed to trust doctors, trust the science, trust the, like,
And
they
this
can
doctor's like,
mutilate
"Oh,
the
I need my legs
genitals
gone."
of children. It's
I need
fine.
to take off my
It's
legs.
fine. We could trust Neil Hopper, the
I need to permanently kneel.
legless sadist. Very trustworthy.
Oh yeah.
It's just ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. This is a thing that happened.
They should force him to reattach his legs.
No, you'll torture me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right. We're putting new legs on you. How does that make you feel?
you are sentenced to a life of wearing prosthesis. No.
Yep.
How could you do this?
No.
Wait.
So weird. I don't.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Like-
It's just too weird.
What do you do with that, bro? Do you just put him in a cage? Like, what's?
I don't know. Like, there's literally like the picture in the article is him chilling out on a lawn chair with sunglasses and a drink, just having a good time. And it just makes you angry. It's like he's getting away with it.
Without his legs.
He's having a good time. He's enjoying this. This bastard's enjoying this.
Maybe he's gonna remove somebody else's legs for gratification. Think about it.
Take away his medical license now.
Yeah, his incentive
Can you be an
to remove
amputee
people's
and
legs.
still perform surgery? Is that allowed? I don't even know. It shouldn't be.
If they have like a booster chair for him, maybe.
You should be able to move around.
He's like strapped into a dang bar stool, just rolls around.
He's just rolling
He's,
around.
he's just pushing off
Wait,
of
what's
the
his name
patient to
again?
go get the
It would
tools.
Nurse,
be-
I'm rolling away. I'm rolling away.
Well, he'd have to change his name from hopping to rolling.
Yeah, he would have to
Neil
be
Rolling.
Neil Wheeler.
Wheeler. That's pretty good.
This is my new. This is a new identity.
Can't believe this garbage.
Oh
So,
my gosh! I think that was good news in disguise. It's very funny.
Well, this was not the good news. The last article is the good news. We have to talk about England shenanigan first. And along those lines, since this is England we're talking about, can you guess what the next article is going to be about?
Rape.
Oh, really? You think it's about rape
Just a hunch.
in the UK?
There's only what was it? Wait. What was it?
Hold on, I can.
It was like a
Well,
per
like-
hour or per day or
Yeah,
something.
a rape is reported every hour in Britain. In London. Sorry, in London.
A rapist every hour.
And there was something like, wait, hold on, I have these statistics. Where are they?
There's like sexual assaults every so often.
Right. A child is raped in the UK every 30 minutes.
There we go.
There it is.
There we go. There we go.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's
It's about rape. Yeah, every time.
educated guess.
Right. What could have possibly informed you to consider that? But yeah, no, not funny at all. Actually, it's really not funny. So, a British woman, Rebecca Goodwin. I'm not the one outing her. She outed herself on social media, so it's okay to say the victim's name. She's trying to talk about it and be brave about this, which is commendable.
This is good.
But yeah, poor Rebecca. Yeah, she got raped, and she gave the police a 7-minute video of the event.
And then they're like, Miss, we're not interested in your OnlyFans.
Screaming. She, screaming for him to stop. Her being, beat and hushed and
Arrested her for pornography.
and he walked free on bail.
Yeah.
And in a small town.
Who the hell would bail that guy?
So like
What the
I
hell?
like really like yeah, exactly. And I have a link to one of her videos talking about this down below, and she's like, I live in a small town. I'm gonna run into him eventually, and I live in fear of it every day. It's horrifying. It's a terrible position to be in. And it's like you get a 7-minute video. What evidence did the police in England need exactly to keep someone locked up for rape? Like, what do you need? What will do it? Exactly. like, where do you draw the line, guys? What do you need me to do?
They probably have some
Maybe-
like oddly specific rules.
You need him to
Like,
confess? Dear Lord.
want to know why so many scam callers are in India? Because, well, obviously, if you did that in America, you'd get arrested for it, but they can't. But because in India, in order to get somebody arrested, you have to have 3 victims give testimony. But the thing
What?
is, the act has already been done.
3 victims.
At that point, it's kind of hard to get the victims to come forward because they don't want to live it again, and they don't have any faith in the system. So, I'm just wondering if they have a very similar stupid like criteria.
Oh, I mean,
You know?
there's definitely a de-incentivizing factor. Because remember, most sexual assaults in England don't get reported. And that, that's the big thing when we talk about it is, look how insane these numbers are, and it's just the tip of the iceberg. So yeah, I'm sure. You've seen the bobbies. They're just like constantly harassing victims. There's so many videos of this. Constantly harassing victims. So I'm sure it is not fun to have to go reporting something. You give them a 7-minute video and the guy walks anyway. I'm not surprised that a lot of people don't bother. I think you should.
What if we rape the rapists? Think about it.
Fight fire with fire, huh?
From a moral
somehow
standpoint,
I
can't
don't
do that.
think that's a good. Yeah, I think.
Think about it.
Also, I'm not gay.
I think if you want the moral high ground, you're gonna have to not do that. Just a thought.
What if I use a knife?
What? How does that change it?
Rape them with a knife. I think that's called stabbing.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what I'm getting at here. Is
yes, if you really think about it.
I'm gonna
you must penetrate him with a knife.
Oh, with a knife. Oh.
Yep. Exactly. See, now you're getting it. Now it's not gay. It's just.
I am all
for
foreplay. Rapists facing the consequences of their actions.
Yes.
You
must rape the rapist with a knife.
Some form or other. I am not condoning
violence.
or the action
That's what
of
you have to do. The police is not doing anything. What else are you supposed to do?
Yeah, it's like you said earlier. It's really hard not to just divert to vigilante justice when this is your justice system. Like, you're just encouraging them to do that. You're encouraging someone to do it.
Your rapists are running free. What do you do? I don't know.
Start hacking up the gangs.
That's what I would do.
You take to the roofs of London with your hunting rifle.
I mean, like, literally, if I was in that situation and someone in my community had that happen to them, and we knew who it was, I mean, dude, like, bro.
Lynch mob.
Like, the police are not going to do anything about it? Okay.
Here in the South, if the police don't do anything, you're going to get lynched.
Yeah.
You're going to get lynched dude. Hard, and no one will know who did it either. Well.
And no one will do anything about it.
Well, a lot of us will know who did it, but no one will say. So no one will ever know.
Yeah.
No one's going to say. No one's going to out anybody.
Yeah, what are you going to do? Arrest me? Like, you arrest the rapist.
I'm so scared of you. You're gonna come into my house.
The police there are a joke anyway. They're just like walking cameras.
Yeah, they're
like, oh, bruv, what's all this then?
Oh, listen, you got a license for that shit post.
Over the U.S., our police look like our police look like SEAL Team 6,
right,
and we're and we still like butt up against them from time to time. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, we still have our failings for sure. I'm all for raising the standards of police.
Oh yeah.
100%.
I mean,
they're like,
the proper evidence comes forward.
They're like, let's lower the standards for who can become a cop, and then let's whine and complain about the results. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
We don't need to lower standards and have less funding for the police force. That's not the solution at all.
Nope.
We need to raise them up.
Oh my gosh, that thing
I just one-shotted that.
flipped it like an omelet, man. It was wild. But yeah.
Well, I made all my stats make it so I can one-shot with melee, but I die really fast. So as long as I melee everything, like, I won't die.
Perfectly reasonable.
It sometimes works.
Well, anyway, I hope Ms. Goodwin finds justice in some way. Just letting you know, if you want to feel safer, you should probably find a nice spot in America. The right spot in America. Legally. And, because, you know, if we knew you and that had happened to you, I'm not saying what we would do, but...
We have a lot of pitchforks and a lot of torches.
But, you know, things
And
would get...
a lot of frontier justice we get away with.
Yeah, exactly. I'm
We got a lot of rope.
I'm not saying what would happen. I'm just saying that things would get done. That's all I'm saying.
Things
all I'm
would
saying.
happen.
Things would get done.
Yeah.
Things would happen. We make things happen. But don't ride a train in Charlotte. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Absolutely do not do that. Find somewhere rural, please.
For the love.
I know it's hard because you don't have a
All
driver's
things.
license and like you need to ride the bus places, but do everything you can to pick a rural spot. As rural a city
Yeah.
as you can find. Please.
Yeah, just go to a small town, you know, just walk around there. I mean, it's fine.
It's just fine.
So,
It's fine.
last article of the night, and this is finally the good news. Huzzah. Glory, hallelujah. And we were supposed to report. It was funny. I had written down to report on this about to be happening, but then we didn't end up streaming last week for various reasons. And so now I had my various predictions, and so now it's fun to see how it turned out, and it went way better than I was going to predict. But basically, Tommy Robinson,
Here, Jaeden,
Tough.
have this shield.
that old tough British footballer who got put in solitary for the longest time for wrong think. He organized a march called Unite the Kingdom.
Ooh.
And he had a pretty good idea that it was going to be a good turnout. But what happened, and I recommend you watch the video down below. So Savannah Hernandez covered a little bit of this. And I mean, the turnout was way better than any of us could ever have predicted. Over 3 million people flooded the streets of London.
My.
And I mean flooded. The videos are glorious. All waving the Union Jack and
Flag of St. George.
the St. George's flag. It is glorious. Beautiful sight. Beautiful. I mean, it was so many people. Staggering. They had to do these crazy drone shots to capture how, like, just how they were flooding the streets. Because it's just...
Huge jacked,
You
man.
could not picture it down on the street. Because it just people as far as the eye could see. Beautiful. And this is what I was talking about. Is like, the only way things get better in England is if people collectively start to have some balls.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's good for some people to be get.
Oh my
What?
Oh my
gosh.
goodness!
What the heck? There's something wrong with my game.
What?
Because I am not that much higher level. There is
Yo.
something wrong with my game.
What in the world? You can't just one-shot Jack.
You can't. You can't keep getting away with this.
This is so
Can't
stupid.
keep getting away with this. And this is my game, so it should be more or less be tailoring to me difficulty-wise.
Who needs guns when you could just punch?
And I'm just like
Oh.
3 shots.
You'd think he was playing his brick. Just
Yeah.
punch it. Just punch that thing.
Don't you? You're not even the right class. What are you doing?
No, this is a melee class.
Oh.
Well, I can't hit this guy. So, oh, maybe I can. Oh, dang.
Oh,
Oh, there it goes.
Ah! I'm
I-
flying.
Oh, shit.
Where'd he go?
Say get to high ground. Where's the freaking high ground? Oh, there's his hand. Oh, I can't reach that.
Oh, he's so big.
Oh, I can't. Oh, dang it.
He's so big.
big man.
But even
Oh,
better,
it's a
and
big man.
this I did.
So big.
This I really didn't expect, but there was a huge amount of people carrying photos of Charlie Kirk, and there was one moment where they had the entire crowd shouting his name. There's a video of that as
What
well.
the heck?
It is glorious because it just
That's
shows
insane.
it just shows the scope of what happened. Is that it wasn't just an American issue. Is that it, was indicative of everything that's been infecting the West, basically. And so they cared just as much and were just as horrified as we were, because with everything that's happening with them, it just really struck a chord with the ways in which they've been oppressed, and their police is going around trying to silence everyone.
Yeah.
And so that was just glorious. That was glorious to see. That was beautiful. I felt I felt all like Gandalf in the scene where the eagles show up and he's all misty-eyed. I mean, it was like that. It was like,
It was beautiful.
because I didn't expect that. Like I knew that there were English people who cared about this and who recognized that this was a significant event for all of us. But I just didn't expect the turnout. Didn't expect, the love and respect they had for Charlie Kirk and how much it meant to them. It was just beautiful. It was a beautiful thing. It was touching. And England's pretty screwed, but give me just a little bit of hope. Just a little bit of hope.
Yeah,
At least-
tomorrow the headlines there will be like 3 million racists gather in
Right.
London.
It'll be funny how they try to spin so many people being on this. I mean, they will though.
At least
Well,
there's
They're gonna, yeah. I mean, they're gonna spin it. So the question is, are they gonna call them all racist? Or are they gonna say the
Yeah, it's
That great.
just like a matter of what words they use and how effective it is. Because I mean, it sure works in our country. I mean, more than half the country voted for Donald Trump, and people are still afraid to speak up. So I mean, they will spin it, and it will be, it'll be successful to some degree, but it's going to be hard for them, because that was pretty undeniable just to see that. Anyone who sees that is like, wow, okay, this, that's how they feel. So that's how you really feel.
yeah.
Oh, I forgot I can throw my axe. Where's that thing? I'm gonna one shot him. He's a one tap.
What are you
Dang
hitting?
it.
There he is. Get him. Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh,
Glorious loot
Money.
from the heavens.
Money.
Loot, glorious
Wow.
loot. And now let's punch Jack.
I don't even know where he is.
He's still in the middle.
Oh, there he is. He's in the middle.
He's shielded
Oh,
right
he's
now.
like
But not for long. You gonna get it, buddy boy. You gonna get it.
like weapons everywhere.
Huge jacked man.
Why do you keep saying that?
You know
I don't know.
something that I'm really terribly perplexed by?
Women.
All right, who wants to slap him?
I kind of do.
Me?
Bam!
Did it.
Woo!
Yo.
But you remember Jensen? You remember Vote Saxon?
Yes.
Vote Saxon 07.
Vote
He
Yes.
murdered someone. I check up on his trial every few months. It's still not over. And the last update was exactly a year now. I looked.
So he's just been sitting in prison.
Yeah. He's literally just been sitting in prison, and it's like that's like it's fine because like we all know that he definitely did it, but at the same time he hasn't had a fair trial, and he's just been locked up for a year. Like that would be unacceptable in our country, and I
Who's this?
Sorry, what?
Who is this guy?
He's a YouTuber.
A YouTuber,
who murdered his girlfriend, his pregnant girlfriend.
Oh.
And we know that he did because he gave a whole bunch of hints. But what he did was he pre-recorded a stream of him playing GTA, and then like streamed it so that it looked like, oh, he had an alibi of a live stream, and then he went out and killed her.
What the heck?
But of course, there was enough digital forensics to tell that it was actually pre-recorded video. And of course,
And he's British?
the stream was Irish. The stream was called
Irish.
like something like Silent Night, Bloody Night, and like around the time that he would have been killing her, he starts saying really suspicious things on the stream. So it was like, okay, we all know he did it, but also kind of an injustice.
He's
just on paper
chilling
to have him, locked away for a year without even having a conviction. And I looked up the town that he lives in, and in Ireland, the town is called Lurgan. Their population is just under 40,000. So it's like you guys have absolutely no reason to be taking this long with it. Like,
Guys, I'm
there's
at the
not
gate.
a lot of crime happening here, and
Let's go.
even less murders. Like if
I think they're doing that on
if
purpose.
the court system was all clogged up, I would understand. I would be like, okay, but
What? We're not going through the gate.
What? Can't go through the gate.
Why not? I thought that's
Well,
where we're
wait,
going.
of course we could go through the gate.
Wait, what?
There's treasure
I didn't
on the
see
other
anything on
side
my
of the
map.
gate.
I didn't see anything on my map.
Dude, what are you, stupid or something?
Take us back.
Well, can't go that way.
Take us back.
We gotta take the long way around.
There's a big ancient
We're
arc
going.
gate.
But anyway,
Bro.
the murder
I
happened.
just didn't know it would take us back there.
The murder happened 2 years ago,
Oh, jeez.
and
2 years?
it's been a year since he was denied his appeal and he's been locked away. And it's like, oh my gosh, finish
What
the
the
case. What are you doing?
Dude. He's
Probably
gonna
'cause
get
it
like a
flooded
mistrial or
with
something.
Rape stuff that they can't get to him.
No, he's not. He's
They're
not.
like,
he's
"This-
not gonna get a mistrial. They have too much evidence against him, or at least they claim so. I mean, they've got. I mean, in my mind, from what they've told us, they have a good amount of evidence, but they claim there's a lot that they haven't told us. So it's like, okay, if you've got better evidence than what you've already got, like, it's a slam dunk case. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Hmm?
And if this were America, they'd be like, okay, you have to let him go, or you have to get on with this.
You don't want it.
You can't take a year to try.
That ship
someone.
just went inside that other ship. Oh my gosh,
They're
and now
making
it's
a little
gone.
baby ship.
What the hell?
I'm running.
England, they do be crazy though, and Ireland, they do be crazy though.
They wildin', dude. Can they just go back to like
Behaving.
the 1600s or something?
1600s. It's very specific.
I don't know. Back when you could just beat each other up. All this passive
there was
aggressive
still
stuff is kind of
justice
whack.
in the 1600s. Still had trials.
Justice.
Justice is justice.
Back in the
And
day.
swans. He's swans.
Oh my gosh, please die already. You refuse to die. How dare you?
Refuse to die.
It's
He's
fun.
refusing to die. I don't understand.
Just die already.
Fall over and die. I don't.
We
I
just
don't care what you do,
remember
just follow over and
justice
die.
is justice and fawns is fawns.
What?
Well, that's all the articles. Can you guys think of anything that happened?
No, I mean Charlie Kirk kind of clouded everything.
Yeah,
so
he really did. I mean, there were.
and everything, like, I'm sure I saw stuff, but everything else seemed pretty damn unimportant
No, for sure. And I mean, this.
after that. So
Because I had. I mean, this is probably the most articles I've ever cut out of a stream. Because what we're talking about is just so important and so sobering. There was just so much that I had put on the list earlier in the week that it just felt just so stupid. Just so stupid in comparison. And those things are still important, but just for this week it was like, no. It's just not. Like, we can't do that. So, I mean, you know,
My
if there was
gosh.
something I missed, you can feel free to bring it up.
actually, I can't think of anything.
Oh, Baba.
Oh, I mean Stephen King. A book chain in Ireland is removing Stephen King books because of what he said things about Charlie Kirk.
What the?
Thank you,
He
Ireland.
basically claimed that like everybody's upset he's dead, and then he's like, yeah, well, he claimed he advocated the stoning of gay people, and everybody fact checked him, and then he apologized and deleted the tweet, but it was like too little too late, and a bookstore chain in Ireland is like, yeah,
It's like,
we may lose
yeah,
profit, but you did not say nice
we
things,
all know
so
you're a terrible liar.
we're dropping your books.
You deliberately defamed a dead man. What's wrong with
Good
you?
job. people are less
So
stupid.
FAFO. I love the screaming people TikToks of the I lost my job. Of the people
Oh,
who
they're so funny.
like screaming lunacy
Absolute lunatics.
because they lost a job because what they said about Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, it was like maybe I would have like a smidgen of pity if you were just, like crying or, being reasonable or apologetic on any level or regretful. But yeah, just the lunatic screaming. It's like I
lost my job.
can't feel even a little sorry for you right now.
Oh my gosh, you have to kill him again?
What?
It's okay. Let me hold on.
Punch him in the hand.
That's what I'm doing. He's running away from me.
Oh my gosh, he's
No.
getting...
Oh shit, we're dying. Where did he go?
This is a good way to
If I
farm
punch him in the
XP,
hand,
though.
I can kill him. Hold on. This will give us insane XP.
Leave me alone.
Oh, I can't get out of the lava. Oh shit. I might die here.
Oh no, don't die, don't die. We need you to punch him. Ooh, what's this?
It's that thing.
I got away from my ability to recharge.
Ooh.
So just shoot him for now.
Alright. You don't getting shot, boy. You think you're real smart, big dragon boy thing? I'll teach you what's what.
That propane. Gonna teach you what's what.
You think you got lava, boy? I got propane. Set you
Hottest
on
thing in
fire.
this universe.
Are you guys dueling?
What?
Dang it, he left just as I got my ability to get up. Come on, come on, come on, come back.
Oh, he's on the last
back
leg.
now.
He's
Oh.
over here.
Die!
Ooh.
I wonder if you get to punch Jack again. That would be fun.
Jack was running around here actually.
Excellent.
Woo!
Oh dude, we get all the iridium? Awesome. I think this is worth it.
Dude, this would be... That's what I'm saying. Like, this is a good way to farm. It's well worth the walk. Got a couple of good shotguns that are above my level. Those will be nice later.
What the Jack?
Ah,
we
the
didn't
handsome
kill him.
Jacks are still around.
What the huge jacked
we,
man?
we still
is
need
this?
to kill the handsome Jack.
Where is he?
Look on your map. Enemies.
He's everywhere.
Everywhere and nowhere. I shot one and he dropped money. That might have been the real one. Oh yeah. Yep, he's gone.
That's the one.
Nah, I wanted to slap on.
Wait, where's the vault? It's this arch?
Yeah, it's this arch.
Yeah.
Alright, because I didn't see like a travel point on my map, so I didn't think
It doesn't
there
look
was
super
anything
open
there.
right now.
Well, that's how it looked before.
But yeah, isn't maybe I'm thinking of Borderlands 1. But in there
Yeah, I
like
don't
a
remember
huge
being able to go in
pyramid
there.
with loot.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that one?
Borderlands 1.
Is that one?
Yeah,
You're telling me this arch was here for no reason?
yeah.
I mean, we still got
Dude.
loot, so mission accomplished.
We got a lot of loot, so that's worth it.
Dude, I thought this was like a portal to, you know.
That vault key did break. That's true. that happened?
No, I just killed another handsome Jack.
going on
What is
with your
going
hand?
on
Wait,
here?
we didn't open the vault,
No, I don't think we did.
bro. We need to stick what's her face back up there. She needs to open this
What's
thing.
going on with your face?
I'm a
You're
robot.
less hot than you used to be. The love is gone from our
Aren't
relationship.
I underage?
I don't know. Hell if I know. I think we should. I think that's a good place to stop. the
Okay,
stream.
these
I think we should-
handsome Jacks
I
are endless.
think
I think we should go.
we should cut the stream. Jamie, can you clip that out?
Yeah, Jamie. Let's clip out the comment about the girl.
Can we edit that out, please?
All right, I'm out of here.
All these Jacks are pretty annoying.
There's apparently two missions we missed that are still on my. Oh shit! Well, that was dumb. I jumped right into the lava.
It's either side quest or probably like just talking to people post story.
Well, the weird thing is it has a location and it says undiscovered.
Oh, it may
For
also
two
be
places.
DLC.
One of them is in Sanctuary, so
Okay,
we do need to go to Sanctuary. Where's Sanctuary?
well that's fine.
Oh. Sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Yeah, there's someone to talk to in Sanctuary. It's probably a thank you, money
Me.
now.
No. You need a lot of money.
You need a lot of money now. Wait, who? What? Where's the? Who am I supposed to be talking to?
Thanks for.
Is it
Well,
Tannis? It's not them.
I just got a random Charlie
Oh, it's Tannis.
Kirk video on the top of my feed, so let's end with that. Let's give that,
What?
let's give that the old listen to end off. Just put it in the chat so you can listen along.
Takes down anti-gay
Hey, Mr. Kirk,
extremists.
thanks for coming out tonight. I got a question for you real quick. Up until about 5 years ago when gay marriage was legalized nationwide, the conservative movement has been explicitly pro-traditional family. Now, both you and your organization advocate for the acceptance of anti-Christian, immoral lifestyles like homosexuality and transsexuality, going as far to invite drag queens like Lady MAGA to your events. It seems to me and anyone who's paying attention that conservatives just believe whatever liberals believed 5 years ago. Right now, there's a push by the left to normalize pedophilia by way of child drag queen shows and... Oh, excuse me. Phone shut off.
Go back to your notes. That's probably where you saved it. You know, you gotta like push double tap and then go over.
Right now, there is a push by the left to normalize pedophilia by way of child drag queen shows and rebranding pedophiles as minor attracted persons. 5 years from now, will you be promoting child drag queen shows? Will child abuse become part of the conservative platform?
Boy, that's a slippery slope fallacy if I've ever seen one. First of all, I've never invited a drag queen to come to any Turning Point USA event. I was at Politicon, and an individual by the name of Lady MAGA came up, and I took a picture, and she walked away. Secondly, let me ask you a question. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
So are you a proud Trump supporter?
Of course.
So are you sickened that he had a gay man speak at his convention?
Yes.
Then you're not a Trump supporter, my friend. Thank you very much. Let me ask you another question. Should he return the money of Peter Thiel, an openly gay man who supports his campaign?
No, if it helps him strategically,
Okay.
sure, he can.
Should he stop talking to Tammy Bruce, who's an open lesbian that's a Fox News contributor?
If it's affecting his ideas, then probably, yeah.
Okay, so you say you're a Trump supporter, yet you have all these issues and these disagreements with him. Let me be very clear about my position. My personal position. I'm a Christian first and foremost, then an American, then a constitutionalist, then a conservative, in that order. I believe marriage, biblically, if we want to have a biblical and theological discussion, as articulated in the greatest book ever to exist in the history of the world, the Holy Bible. Marriage in the Holy Bible is one man, one woman. I also do not believe in the sort of rhetoric that some people engage in, that all of a sudden that they say there's no place for gay people in the conservative movement. I do not believe that. And let me ask you a question. Can I ask you a question then?
Sure, go for it.
So, the American family, liberty, freedom, the Constitution, our history, veterans, that's what we're conserving. I'll get to you later, though, don't worry. So let me ask you a question. What if you had your way, what would you do with gay people in America?
What would I do with them? I wouldn't.
Yeah, because they're not allowed in the conservative movement. So would you just kick them out anytime they show up at a Republican Party? If you were in charge, like what would you say? You can't be part of the Republican Party.
If somebody is advocating for being openly homosexual, yeah, they should not be part of the conservative movement.
So I just want to go through the list. Guy Benson, no place in the conservative movement. Dave Rubin, no place in the conservative movement. Peter Thiel, no place in the conservative movement. So that just to go down the list.
If they are supporting open homosexuality.
So
yeah, no.
I'm going to ask a very respectful question, as respectfully as I can. What does what they do in their private life concern you so much that you have to go up in front of a crowd? And
it is against God. That is
so.
why.
Let me ask you a question.
Are you a Christian or not?
Do we live in a theocracy? Yes or no? No. Do we live in a theocracy?
You said you're a Christian.
I am a Christian. And do you know what? And guess what? I will say this. Part of being a Christian is appropriately interpreting what the theological says for the individual, but also means to be long-suffering and patient and loving and kind. Jesus Christ talked to all people. Jesus Christ went and did his ministry through Judea and Samaria, and he had dinner with tax collectors, and he had dinner with prostitutes, and he did his ministry in every part of the Mediterranean. What it means to be a Christian, my friend, is to be open-minded but firm in your beliefs, so you can have that belief. But if you say there's something inherently wrong with communicating or associating just because they make different personal decisions than you, sir, are not a conservative. Thanks for being here tonight.
Well.
There you go.
Camera, so Instagram.
Don't worry, we
Hi.
got plenty of cameras, but yeah.
But yes, so you do not hate the LGBT community,
No,
and Turning Point is not against LGBT.
No, how could I hate that which I have a heart for?
Thank you.
And I might not agree at that for some of the lifestyle choices that some people
there
make,
you go.
but of course not. And if someone said, Charlie, what's your view on marriage? I say, I believe marriage is between one man and one woman. But if you ask me,
these
what
people
do
have
I
no ground to
have
stand
hate in
on.
my heart for somebody that doesn't
No,
choose
no,
the
not at
lifestyle
all.
that I
All the
believe that God
labels.
laid out in the scriptures, of course not. So
This-
all the lies
pathetic.
they said, all the things that he allegedly said, could not possibly be true. Based off just that clip alone, obviously. Because even though he he stuck to his, religious beliefs on marriage, he still also recognized his audience and the context of America.
Yeah.
How the hell am I supposed to get up there? So there's a lever up there that I have to pull that unlocks the freaking area that we're missing.
I remember going around in circles about this.
How do we... I don't know how to get up there.
Yeah, we did this once before. Well, I think that's all the time we have for today. Thank you for listening. Do a prayer for
Charlie's
Kirk's
family.
family tonight.
Surely.
And we'll be back in a few weeks. And I'm sure a lot of things will have happened.
Absolutely.
We'll see you there. Thanks for listening.
Bye.